Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday night high school basketball here on PPBC TV. We're live here at Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse on the campus of John Marshall University for some basketball action here on Charles Davis Memorial Court. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. To my right is Dylan Tribble.
Yes, sir.
Our Friday night broadcasts are sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. We appreciate you joining us on this Friday night, December 20th, 5 days away from Christmas. There's a lot to be excited about, and we're about to get this first game underway here between the Midwest City Lady Bombers and the John Marshall Lady Bears. Lady Bears head coach is Anthony Gardner. Assistant coaches are Mark Shuck and Jamie Caldwell. And they are announcing the starting lineup right now. Number 1 is Jasenia Brown. Number 2 is Janiyah Lawson. Number 10 is Lila Taylor. Number 11 is Anaya Barrow. And number 21 is Nikija Davis, the senior on this John Marshall girls basketball team. Glad you could join us. We're going to get this game underway. Here's the starting lineup for Midwest City. The Lady Bombers, number 0, Layla Jones. Number 2, Bailey Guthrie. Number 3, Ceedee Johnson. Number 12, Kennedy Downer. And number 24, Janiyah C. Thank you for tuning in on this Friday night. We're glad you could join us live here on PPBC TV. Dylan, how you doing?
Man, I am doing fantastic, my brother. It's Friday night in the 405, about to get it on in the class of 5A Oklahoma High School. Cannot wait, my man, and we are very close to tip-off. We'll see who gets down and gets the W tonight at John Marshall.
Layla Jones and Anaya Barrow is going to go for the jump ball. Lady Bombers will start the game with first possession. Top of the key, now gets it to a high post to number 0, Lady Jones. Layla Jones.
Got an early block. Anaya Barrow with the block, but I think it's going to stay with the Lady Bombers out of bounds on John Marshall.
Ceedee Johnson's going to inbound the basket. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Kennedy Downer down low. And he inbound the basketball right there in the corner. Three-point attempt, no good. Fighting for a rebound. Offensive board. Putback is no good. Fighting for the rebound. Jones gets it. Pivots. Spins. Puts up the shot. No good. Gets another rebound.
Man.
Actually, it's rebounded by John Marshall.
Yeah.
Here come the Lady Bears. Firing it down the court to Barrow. Losing control. Goes out of bounds. Looks to be Midwest City basketball.
Yeah, a lot of action early on in the game, but no points to show for it. Turnover by the Lady Bears, so here come the Bombers, led by number 12, Kennedy Downer.
7:19 left in the first quarter. A lot of basketball to be played. Right there on the wing. Goes back to the top of the key, over by the logo to Downer. Downer loses control, gets knocked out of her hand. She's going to get the ball and drive all the way close to the wing. Now kicks it to her teammate. Loses control, loose ball. Fighting for it somehow. John Marshall comes up with it. Here come John Marshall. Lady Bear overthrows. Somehow completes the pass. Nikija Davis is down there fighting for the basketball as well.
She gets fouled on the shot attempt, so now she's at the stripe for 2 shots. See if somebody can get the points on the board. Great opportunity for the Lady Bears right here.
Here's Davis with her first free throw attempt. Off the rim, no good. Mass substitution coming in from Midwest City.
Yeah, no lie, man. Fresh bodies off the bench.
4 new players for the Midwest City Lady Bombers. Here's Nikija Davis. Puts up the second free throw, can't get it to fall. Still 0-0, 6:42 left in the first quarter. Who's going to score first? Midwest City calling out the play. To the high post, 21. Jordan Hanna puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded. John Marshall.
Now Midwest City is playing
Brown
that
with the
full court
basketball.
defense.
Gives it to Davis. Davis to the high post to Anaya Barrow. Back to Brown. Barrow with the basketball. Gets it to their teammate on the wing. Barrow kicks it out to the corner. No good.
Lady Bombers playing that man-to-man, in-your-face defense. No space for John Marshall right here on this possession.
Janiyah Lawson is number 2, and she's a three-point threat.
Jump ball, so possession arrow stays. Okay, it's going to the Lady Bombers. Heads up play by them. Maybe some confusion now.
Okay, it is John Marshall basketball.
That's what I thought from the start. But
and it's still going to be John Marshall basketball. Tried to inbound it to Nikaija Davis, who got it knocked out of bounds. It will remain John Marshall. Just under 6 minutes left, still no score. Fires it over to Davis, hands it off to her teammate, to Janiyah Lawson, and then loses control. Here we go. Lady Bombers trying to dish it to Kaya Jackson. And there's a foul on the play, and that was a shot by Maya Anderson. She'll go to the line.
Yep, nice fast break, 2-on-1. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but she was fouled. So Maya Anderson at the stripe for 2 shots.
Puts up the first one, no good. Can't buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a struggle so far for both teams early on.
Here's the second shot, gets it to fall. Midwest City up 1-0. Lawson's going to inbound the basketball.
Full court press.
Barrow. Tries to get it to her teammates, completes it to Davis. Davis is being guarded heavily by Jada Jacobs. Davis gets double teamed, needs help. Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain John Marshall basketball. Janiyah Lawson's going to inbound the basketball to her teammate, Yesenia Brown. Brown, crossover off a screen. Throws it, stolen. Fast break, layup, can't get it to fall. Rebounded, Yesenia Brown.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on Midwest City.
Kaya Jackson's first foul of the game.
See if John Marshall can get something going on this possession, but this full court press is starting to give him some issues.
Brown gets it to Lawson, almost got it stolen. Midwest City is trying to press, and they steal it now. Breakaway layup, gets it to fall. Number 15, who is not on our roster. To Barrow gets cross half court, throws it cross court, almost stolen. Somehow Davis comes up with it, gets to the block, puts up the shot, no good, and that's going to be off the hand of Candace Brown. It will go to Midwest City. Lady Bombers going to inbound the basketball, up 3-0 to start the game. Gets cross half court. Playing against a man-to-man defense, but have an open shot on the wing, no good. Offensive rebound, trying to get the putback. Somehow, John Marshall comes up with it. Here's Barrow, 3-on-1. They toss it to the block, puts up the shot, no good. Offensive rebound by number 5, Maria.
Man, had a really
Cisneros.
good, really nice opportunity right there to score. Just didn't quite fall in the bucket, but they do retain the possession.
Janiyah Lawson's going to inbound it to Cisneros. Maria's got the basketball, fires it, gets knocked out of bounds. Tried to get Davis on the right side.
Yep, deflected out of bounds by Jada Jacobs.
John Marshall really, really wanting a bucket here and close this gap. It's been working on the defensive end, but they've got to create some points here.
Yeah, no doubt about that. It's been tough sled,
Maria
but there's a lot of basketball
left. And there's going to be a timeout called on.
No, it's going to be a turnover on John Marshall. So here come the Lady Bombers. And I did get the number 15's name. It is Deasia Douglas, a freshman for the Lady Bombers. Wide open three from the wing.
Is a three-point shot, gets it to fall. C.D. Johnson.
Yeah,
Midwest
you can't
City
leave her that
Lady
open.
Bombers
Basically a
And
practice
they get
shot.
a stole. Now they're under the basket trying to find a shot. Lose control, it goes out of bounds. It will be John Marshall basketball.
So
Midwest City off to a really good start, though.
Yeah, not bad. They shook off the jitters to start the game, and now they're up 6-0. 3:42 left in the first quarter.
Janiyah Lawson's going to inbound the basketball. Looking for an open teammate, finds Taylor. Taylor back to Lawson, gets it knocked out of bounds. It will remain John Marshall basketball.
Yep, that's deflected out of bounds by Kaya Jackson, the senior, for the Lady Bombers.
Having to fight through this defensive flurry of basketball players. They're doing a really good job getting in those passing lanes and disrupting the pass.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, they're flying all over on defense.
Lossie gets it to Taylor. Taylor goes right. Lila Taylor working her way closer, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Midwest City.
Threw up a prayer, couldn't get it to go.
Finds number 1, Chloe Knox. Now they're moving it around the perimeter. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded John Marshall, but it quickly gets stolen away by Chloe Knox. 3-point attempt by C.D. Johnson. Now it's a fight for the rebound, and John Marshall comes up with it. Here's Maria. Gets it back to Taylor, back to Maria. Top of the key. Trying to find a lane to get to the basket to take a high percentage shot, but it's stolen. Here comes Midwest City again. Puts up the shot. Maria's going to get called for the foul, and Layla Jones,
That's
Jada
Jacobs
is going to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, she's another freshman player on this Lady Bombers team. Pretty impressive for a 15-year-old to be out here playing varsity basketball in the class of 5A.
Puts up the shot, gets it to fall.
Shooters roll. Very forgiving at times.
Move around a little bit.
Got those Anthony Edwards Adidas kicks on tonight.
You a fan of those? Or
I don't wear Adidas, brother. No disrespect, but I just wear Jumpman and Nike.
I got you. Everyone's got their preference.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, it plays for the Timberwolves, so I can't really support that team.
Yeah, that's true. We're all about the Oklahoma City Thunder around here. Here's the second free throw. Missed it. Offensive rebound by Midwest City. Puts up the jumper, gets it to fall. That's Chloe Knox.
Yep, nice
senior
drive down the middle of the lane and hits the floater. Contested, tough shot by Knox.
9-0 start, 2:45 left in the first quarter. Inbounds it to Davis, now to Maria. Great ball movement, but they intercepted the passing lane, and they're going to call a foul.
I think that's going to be
on Nikaija Davis.
Yep, definitely tripped up that Lady Bomber, Layla Jones. But it's on the floor, so they'll throw it in from out of bounds.
Team foul number 3 for John Marshall.
C.D. Johnson throwing in from Midwest City.
Inbounds it in the corner. Trying to move around the perimeter. Top of the key, now goes left. C.D. Johnson puts up a floater, no good. Rebounded, put back is good. Number 24, Janaea C.
Yeah, good tough bucket. Right there, right place, right time.
Lawson gets it right back. Great passing. Great passing right now. Just got to get closer to the bucket. Now it gets stolen. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Nikaija Davis.
Yep, referee was right there to make the right call. And here come the Lady Bombers once again, starting to build on that lead. 11-0 is your score.
That
2:03 left in the first.
I felt like they were really on the same page as far as
looked
moving
like
up
it
the
for
court.
a second, yeah. And then the Lady Bombers jumped in the passing lane, created the turnover.
Here comes C.D. Johnson leading the Lady Bombers up the court. Guarded by Candace Brown. Corner, goes left, spins. Oh, what a block by Jasenia Brown. But they end up scoring still.
Yeah, they just had two players to crash the boards for Midwest City. Offensive rebound, easy follow-up bucket.
Nia Lawson throws it all the way to Nia Barrow, puts up the shot, gets on the board.
If that's how you got to get it, then do your thing. She had the defense beat and throws up a shot, gets it to go. That's the freshman Barrow.
Moving the basketball around the perimeter, minute 20 left. A little bit of a shove there by Kennedy Downer. Now to the wing. Three-point attempt by Midwest City gets it to fall. C.D. Johnson.
C.D. Johnson, number 3, 4-3.
Here's Maria who gets fouled. They're going to call a foul on Layla Jones. Foul will be on the floor. John Marshall will obviously retain possession.
Yep, we'll see if they can build off that last bucket that they scored. They've done some pretty nice things, just it's been tough for them to get through that Lady Bombers defense.
Brown off a screen, loses her dribble, tries to get it to Barrow, it's stolen. Here come the Lady Bombers on the right side. Euro step, no good. They're going to call a foul on Maria.
Yeah, I didn't see
Cisternas.
much contact, but clearly the referee is right there on top of it, and now you got C.D. Johnson at the stripe for 2 shots. She's knocked down 2
Team
threes.
foul number 5 for John Marshall this quarter, but only 47 seconds. Once quarter number 2 gets underway, those fouls reset.
That is correct, my friend. Finally starting to feel like winner in Oklahoma City, and C.D. Johnson knocks down the second. She's good, 2 for 2.
18-2 start, still pressing. Barrow gets it on the left side. Needs help, gets it to Brown. Brown on the right side, now goes left. Now goes back right, on the wing, off a screen. Puts up a jump shot, can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound, it's Lawson, and then gets it to a teammate and got it stolen. Chloe Knox going to take it all the way. Off the glass, it's good. 20-2 run here to start the game for Midwest City. They'll have John Marshall will have 14 seconds to get a bucket before the end of the first quarter, and they find Lawson right there on 3. Puts up the shot, off the rim, no good. Midwest City.
They got time.
The fire, did they get it off? I think so.
I think they got it
I
off.
think so.
That's Kennedy Downer with the 3 as time is running out. The buzzer goes off, and she knocked one down from the wing.
We'll take a quick timeout, come back, and bring you some second quarter action. We appreciate you tuning in to PPBC TV. Here live straight from your mobile device or your computer, or maybe you're streaming live to your television. Either way, we appreciate that you're tuning in. Our broadcast on this Friday night is sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Second quarter coming up next.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
And we are back for second quarter action here live from Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse on the campus of John Marshall. Games being played on Charles Davis Memorial Court. 23-2 start here for Midwest City on top of John Marshall. And Midwest City inbounds the basketball, top of the key. John Marshall in man-to-man defense. And there is a open three-point attempt. Got it knocked down. That was Chloe Knox.
Yeah, you just can't leave her that wide open. It's a practice jumper, easy money.
Got cross half court, but really close to executing a backcourt. Loses control, stolen by Knox of Midwest City. Now they're pushing it. Far right side. C.D. Johnson pulls up for a three-point attempt. Off the rim. Rebounded John Marshall, and now they're going to call a foul on C.D. Johnson, who got a little aggressive on the rebound.
Yeah, I think that was just frustration that she missed the shot, tried to get the ball back, but commits the foul.
Foul number 1 for this quarter.
Still
Midwest
in that
City.
full court defense, the Lady Bombers trying to create more turnovers.
Not letting up, and Brown is having to fight through it. Throws cross court to a
The
different player,
Bombers,
a
yeah.
player of a different team. And they're going to call a foul on, I believe that's Candace Brown with her first foul this quarter. And it will be on the floor, so Midwest City will inbound from the baseline.
That's exactly right. Kennedy Downer to throw it in. There's Johnson wide open.
Three-point.
Blocked.
Whoa, what a block by Brown. Heck of a play. Now they're going to try a three again and get it to fall this time.
It was Kennedy Downer with the second three-point attempt. Gets it to go.
Lawson to Brown. Yesenia Brown with the ball on the right side. Gets it to Lawson. Lawson crosses her up. Puts up the shot. Gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Her first time to the stripe. Janiyah Lawson can really shoot the three-point shot.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
has that ability. She just hasn't been able to get very many opportunities at all this evening.
Right. I mean, it's been difficult to get any open looks whatsoever, and she can't get the first free throw to fall. One more opportunity here at the stripe for Lawson. Got to flush that first miss and move on to the second attempt.
Here we go. Puts it up off the rim, rebounded Midwest City. Still 29-2. Lady Bombers top of the key. Gets to the right side by Knox. She crosses it up. Finds a teammate in the paint, but there's several John Marshall Bears to the defend.
Yeah, there were 4 John Marshall players to try to contest that basket. They do commit a foul, so now Kennedy Downer is at the free throw line for 2 attempts. 29-2, Lady Bombers on top.
Here's shot number 1 and gets it to fall. Kennedy Downer may not be the biggest player. In fact, she might be the smallest player on the court.
I think you're right, yeah.
But she is a feisty basketball player and gives maximum effort.
Oh, yeah, and she can shoot the lights out.
Inbound to John Marshall and back to Lawson. Lawson got a little creative with the passing there. Finds Brown on the left side who pushes it up the floor. Pulls up for a long 2, gets it to fall.
Nice pull-up midi by Chloe Knox. Gets it to go.
Here we go. Three-point attempt, no good. Offensive rebound by Chloe Knox. She puts up the shot, gets it to fall.
Wow, tough bucket.
33-4.
Through the contact. My goodness.
Yesenia Brown loses control unless Lawson was there but couldn't come up with it. Another three-point attempt by Midwest City. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Kicks it back out. There's a three-point shot. No, in and out. No good. Goes out of bounds. It will be John Marshall basketball.
Yep, that's right. It's off the foot of one of those Lady Bombers down there. I think that's Janae Say, the senior.
Here's Lawson going to inbound it. Throws cross court to Lila Taylor. Taylor waiting for her teammates. Still top of the key. Now she gives it back to Brown. Brown drives left, behind the back, crosses over left, attacks under the basket. They're going to call a reach-in foul, I believe. No, an offensive
foul on Brown. Maybe a little too physical on that drive on the baseline. The only thing I saw was maybe a shoulder check, if that. Not sure, but nonetheless, here come the Lady Bombers.
Downer's bringing the ball up, now to the right side. Goes left, off the screen, now to the wing. Kaya Jackson. Here's number 3, C.D. Johnson. Johnson to Maya Anderson. Down the corner, three-point attempt by Johnson, no good. Rebounded, Barrow. John Marshall trying to get through this defense. Now they get it to Taylor, down to Lawson on the right side. She's going to get close to the basket, then cuts it to Brown, who takes a three-point shot, can't get it to fall, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Midwest City basketball.
Yep, that was kind of a heat check for Brown. She got one to fall not too long ago. Shoots it and just can't get it to fall. She's frustrated, but, still a lot of basketball left. 4:52 in the second quarter.
Chloe Knox going to inbound it to Jada Jacobs. Pushes it up the floor. Goes right. Down low, kicks it back out. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded. Kajai Davis. It's to Lawson, now to Brown. Brown overlooking the defense. Cuts left. Yesenia Brown loses control, gets it stolen by Midwest City. It's a 2-on-2. Knox is going to pull up for the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded Lila Taylor. Taylor fires it down court. It gets stolen. Almost stepped out of bounds by Chloe Knox, but she gets it to her teammate. And almost stolen there, but they get the ball and score. Number 21, Jordan Hanna with the bucket.
Yeah, and it was not an easy bucket. Had a defender all over, but still gets it to fall.
And they go left to Lila Taylor. Taylor goes right, gives it to Brown, down to the high post to Davis. Davis looking for Lawson, finds her on the block, puts up the shot, no good.
Lawson had the baseline, just rims out.
Here comes Hannah. Kicks it back out to the point guard, calling out the play, communicating with her teammates. That's Jada Jacobs. And Brown almost got the steal and did.
Yep.
Did.
Off the foot of the Lady Bombers.
Goes out of bounds. It'll be John Marshall basketball with 3:25 left in the game. But Brown's going to come out. And number 15, Kanaya Battle-Smith, is in the game. Here's Maria Cisneros on the right side. Losing control, gets it stolen. Here comes Midwest City, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, putback is good. Kaya Jackson.
Yeah, tough rebound and really good finish for Jackson.
Here comes John Marshall. Number 10, Lila Taylor loses control, and it's picked up by Midwest City. Somehow got it to the open player, and Jackson is going to go up for the shot, misses it, but gets fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yep, she sliced the defense, goes up, takes the contact, and now she's at the stripe for 2 attempts.
Trying to add on to their lead here in the second quarter. Again, our broadcast sponsors here on PPBC TV.
First free throw is good for Jackson.
SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Here's the second shot. It's swish.
Yes, sir. 39-4. Midwest City up.
Ball
and another steal.
Almost stepped out of bounds. They're going to say she did.
Yep, I
They're gonna
thought
say
I
she
saw a
did.
foot on the line from the Eagles' nest up here.
Barrow's going to inbound the basketball to Taylor. Taylor got it knocked out of her hands, but she retains possession. Now tries to get it to Davis, who's getting double teamed right in the middle of the court. Now it's got close to throwing some elbows.
Yeah,
there.
got a little chippy down there on the far side of the court. There's a lot of competitiveness down there, regardless of the score.
Coach Gardner's down there telling his players what to do here in this situation. Inbounds it to Davis. Davis tries to make the pass to Maria, but it gets stolen. Now they're going to take it right to the cup and gets the bucket. Number 10, Jada Jacobs, the freshman.
Jacobs had the steal and took it herself all the way to the rack.
Here's Maria's getting trapped at half court, needs help. Quick timeout. Or was that an over in the back?
Over and back. Turnover on John Marshall. So 2:14 left before
you had
halftime.
timeouts in that situation. You got to call a timeout to avoid committing the turnover.
Right, that's a heads-up play you got to make. Here come the Lady Bombers. Open look from the baseline.
High arch shot off the rim, no good, but rebounded by Midwest City. Now they're at the top of the key. Goes far right to the corner. Three-point shot, no good. Ball bound.
Yeah, they still get the offensive board. That's this
by
is their
the half-court line.
third opportunity here on this one possession.
Off a screen, fakes the pass, puts up the shot. Almost got it to fall for Maya Anderson.
Fourth opportunity, can't get it to
Ball's
go.
going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay Midwest City. A minute 35 left in the second quarter. Halftime is coming up next.
Yeah, so this is now their 5th opportunity to score on one single possession. Here's Jacobs.
There's the shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded John Marshall. The Lady Bears moving it. Almost got it stolen again, but Kajaya Davis is trying to avoid the double team. Moves right. Minute 20. Passes to Maria. Maria is going to lose her dribble. Needs help. Davis is there but gets it stolen. Now it's a jump ball situation, and the possession arrow is pointed towards
the
Midwest
Lady Bombers.
City.
Yep, that's exactly right. I'll tell you what, for a freshman, Jada Jacobs is a really impressive player. She's done a lot in the first half of play, defensively and offensively.
Here come Midwest City. Minute 5 left until halftime. Halftime sponsors Oklahoma City Community College. Your future, our purpose. We thank Oklahoma City Community College for being one of our title sponsors here on PPBC TV. Oh, and it's almost stolen, and it is stolen, and you've got some points in transition. Well, you missed it, but Maria is there to get the bucket. Maria Cisneros, the freshman guard for John Marshall, with the play.
Definitely needed that bucket from the freshman, just following her teammate, cleans it up with the offensive board and the bucket.
Now it looks to be Midwest City's just going to move the basketball right around the perimeter. And they go right now. They take a three-point shot and get it to fall. Drano.
That is DeAsia Douglas, another freshman for the Lady Bombers, for 3.
And Lila Taylor gets it, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Rebounded Midwest City. Do they have enough time to get the shot off again? 1 second, loose ball. That's the end of the second quarter. Current score is 44-6. Second half of Friday night high school basketball action is coming up next. Thank you for tuning in to PPBC TV. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Our broadcast is sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. We'll be back after a short break.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you gotta be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you gotta hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
And we are back for third quarter action here at Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse. Broadcasting the Friday Night High School basketball here tonight on Charles Davis Memorial Court. We've got a score 44-6. The Midwest City Lady Bombers have the lead currently over the John Marshall Lady Bears. Again, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. To my right is Dylan Tribble.
That's me in the flesh, my friend.
And I think if John Marshall can just, the goal is to limit the turnovers. We've just seen too many of them, and Midwest City's been able to capitalize on those turnovers. So you want to see a little bit more cleaner second half for the Lady Bears of John Marshall. I don't know if a win is available here. It's certainly going to be tough. They're going to have to really come out strong in order to bridge that gap. But we'll see. Kajaya Davis with the ball at the top of the key. Comes off a screen from Barrow. She goes right, drives baseline, looking to put up a shot, gets closer. Now dishes to her teammate in the corner. Now to the wing to Brown. Brown tried to get it to Davis at the baseline. It's stolen by Midwest City. Now they're moving on the far right side. Get it all the way down to the other baseline, and a reach-in foul. Nope.
Yeah, it's going to be a push foul in the back by John Marshall. So it's going to stay with the Lady Bombers. They'll be throwing it in from the baseline.
Number 24, Janiyah C.
It's
to
Knox.
Knox for three. And she's been hitting that shot pretty consistently tonight.
Knox has got a smooth stroke. You got to get a hand in her face.
Here's Lawson to Brown. Brown bringing it across half court, fires all the way down, and a walk.
Picked up her pivot foot, man. I saw it all the way from up here. Cannot do that.
Jasenia Brown did a great job of getting the ball all the way down the court and just missed out on that opportunity. Here's Midwest City. Now they go to the left side. Here's Knox, fakes the shot, goes to the top of the key to Downer. Now far right.
It's going to be
number
a
three, and
very
C.D. Johnson steps out of bounds.
Just kind of a sloppy play right there by the Lady Bombers. So now John Marshall gets the ball right back. Full court defense.
Here's Lawson to Brown.
Midwest City.
Brown needs help trying to fight through that defense. Goes to the middle. Is trying to avoid the double team. Gets it stolen. Fast break. And what a block by
That's 25, Candace Brown.
Golly, Candace Brown got all over that basketball to prevent the shot from going up. It does go out of bounds and will remain Midwest City basketball. Johnson trying to get it to her teammate Knox. Going to restart their half-court offense. Now Downer with the basketball. To the left side, and a 5-second violation?
Yeah.
3-second violation?
3-second violation on Midwest City, so another quick turnover against them. But like you mentioned, the turnovers have been a thorn in the side of John Marshall. They got to try to clean them up.
And Brown loses the ball, goes out of bounds. Midwest City will get the possession back. And Janai is going to inbound it right to Downer. Downer to Johnson. Johnson, top of the key, goes right. Looking for an open teammate. Loses her dribble, gets it to Downer. Downer to Knox on the left side. Here's Janae, takes a three-point shot, no good, and it gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it was off the hand of Anaya Barrow.
Yep, I think that's right. Her and Lawson were both down there trying to get the rebound, just couldn't come up with it. Here's Midwest City once again, wide open
Three-point shot, C.D. Johnson, no good. Offensive rebound put back, but it's blocked again.
Another try from
Candace Brown.
Can't get it to fall either.
And I think they're going to finally call, not Candace this time, but Kajaya Davis.
And Janae C. is going to be at the stripe for 2 shots. She got fouled on that offensive board.
Have a free throw attempt here. Can't get it to fall. Free throw, something I think most teams really do, continue to work on. Nobody's really perfect at it.
Right, and that's something that, in a playoff game where it's close, you got to have your free throws. So why not get better at it early on in the season?
And Barrow comes up with the basketball, gets it to Davis, puts up the shot, gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
Yep, that's a foul on Layla Jones.
For a chance to put some points on the board for John Marshall.
Great opportunity. Nobody's in your face right here. It's just you and the free throw line.
I'd love to see Janiyah Lawson get some three-point attempts here in the second half. She only took one in the first half, and that was kind of by design. Midwest City's done a good job of, playing defense and limiting her opportunities.
No doubt
There's
about
Davis
that.
can't get it to fall, and it goes out of bounds. It will be off the fingertips of Anaya Barrow.
Yeah, I mean, if you're John Marshall and you got a shooter like Lawson, you got to get some screens for her to get an open look.
Midwest City bringing it up the floor. Downer penetrates, now kicks out. Now they're going to call a reach-in foul on Joan Marshall.
Yep, I think that's going to be on Davis, number 21. So it is on the floor, non-shooting foul. And 24, Say he's going to throw it in.
Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded Jasenia Brown, and she's going to get fouled?
I think so. Yep, that is exactly right. Switch, she got fouled.
Here's a substitution here. It looks like Lila Taylor's going to come in for Candace Brown.
And Kaya Jackson has also come in the game for the Lady Bombers.
Gets it to Taylor on the left side. Loses control but regains it. Now gets to Davis, who drives. Puts up the shot, and it's just well blocked by Chloe Knox, and she shows good sportsmanship by helping her up off the court.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed the sportsmanship more than the block, just the fact that she blocked her and that she's right there to help pick her up.
Lawson's going to inbound the basketball, finds, I thought she was trying for Taylor, but gets it to Davis, who jacks up a three and gets it to fall and didn't call glass.
She did not, but apparently the bank is open in Northwest Oklahoma City tonight.
Here's a three-point shot by Midwest City off the rim, offensive rebound. Now Knox is going to try a three-point attempt off the rim. Put back by Midwest City, no good. And it goes out of bounds. It will be John Marshall basketball.
Yep, out of bounds on Janae Say. So here come the Lady Bears once again. It's 48-9, 4:55 left in the third quarter. Midwest City still playing full court defense.
Here's Lawson with the basketball. Now tries to fire to Taylor, completes it. Taylor gets it to Davis. Davis with the basketball, gets it back to Taylor, cross half court. Hands off to Brown. Brown dribbles to the right side, now drives. Loses control, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that's out of bounds on Knox, who was trying to go for that steal.
Lawson's going to inbound it from the baseline here. And fires to Davis, loses control, going to stay with John Marshall. Lady Bombers keep knocking it out of bounds.
Yeah, they play very aggressive defense, go for a lot of steals, jump a lot of passing lanes.
Here's John Marshall, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Midwest City. Now they fire to the far right. Off the glass, gets the bucket. Chloe Knox again for Midwest City. Scores 50-9 with 4:18 left in the third quarter.
Kick ball
there
on Jackson. That's just those natural reflexes going for the ball. I know she didn't mean to, but, it happens from time to time.
It's, incidental contact sometimes. So almost stolen, but Davis comes up with it. John Marshall trying to get a high percentage shot here, but is struggling. Now they get it to Anaya Barrow, is on the block, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Rebounded Midwest City.
2-on-1 fast break.
There's the layup, gets it to fall.
It's Chloe Knox with the finish at the other end.
John Marshall inbounds it, stolen. Midwest City puts up the shot, the foul, the and one is good.
Yep, that is Maya Anderson, the sophomore, with the and one bucket, and now she's at the free throw line.
3:48 left here in the third quarter.
A lot of young talent on both teams on the court tonight. Multiple freshmen, multiple sophomores, and this is a sophomore, gets it to go.
And quick substitutions here. I think Maria Cisneros is coming in. in place of Jasenia Brown. Here's Lawson's going to inbound it to Taylor. Lila Taylor gets it to Cisneros. Now Lawson, tried to find a Barrow down low, but it gets stolen. Here comes Midwest City. Euro step, floater, no good. Rebounded Lila Taylor. Now he gets it to Lawson, who dribbles it to the corner. To Barrow, gets that stolen. Now they almost called a reach-in foul. Oh, what a steal by Cisneros. Saves it and then gets it.
Oh, man, that was great defense by Mariah, but she just tried to stay in bounds, throws it away to Midwest City, and they finish.
Yeah, what a chain of events. Now it's stolen again by Midwest City. Just getting in the middle of these passing lanes. There's Chloe Knox with the left-handed layup. No good. Rebounded John Marshall. Here's Anaya Barrow. 2:52 left in the third quarter. Here's Davis at the wing. She goes left, spins, fighting for the loose ball. It goes out of bounds.
I think it's going to be out of bounds on Knox. To me, it looked like she was the last person that touched the basketball.
That looks to be the case.
Yep, that's exactly right. She plays aggressive defense.
Knox
now
is going
to get a
out
break.
of the game, and there's several new
freshmen's back in the game.
Lady Bomber basketball players.
Jada Jacobs.
Here's Maria, right side. Needs help, gets it to Davis, and they tried to find Barrow on the block, but it gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay John Marshall basketball. 57-9. And it hasn't been like all at once. It's just been kind of a slow and steady climb.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Both teams start out slow, and then Midwest City's defense just led to tons of buckets in transition.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Candace Brown, and it looks like Maya Anderson's going to go to the free throw line. John Marshall's going to make some substitutions here momentarily after the first free throw. Makes the first one. Second one's coming up. Candace Brown's going to come out of the game. And Anaya Holman, I believe, is coming in. Yeah. So John Marshall's going to inbound it from the baseline here. Maria Cisneros calling out the play. Needs a screen. Going to call a reach-in foul on Midwest City. It'll be their second team foul of the quarter. John Marshall's already at their foul limit, so any foul that the Lady Bears commit will result in free throws.
You definitely don't want to give this Lady Bombers team any free buckets.
There's a jump shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded Midwest City.
It's one of the best looks that they've had from mid-range. Just couldn't get it to fall, you know.
Yeah, they called it on, I believe, Cisneros.
Yeah, it's going to be on John Marshall. So now the Bombers are at the free throw line. Like you mentioned, every foul this quarter from now on.
Kiera Rollins going to shoot the free throws here. Misses the first one. She'll have a second opportunity here. Misses the second one. Rebounded John Marshall. Naya Barrow with it. Gets it to Taylor. Taylor to Cisneros. Maria. Back to Taylor. Oh, Taylor got it knocked right back to her.
Good defense by Jackson.
And there's a shot attempt by Davis. Rebounded Midwest City.
Jordan Hanna on the fast break.
Cutting through the defense. There is a foul committed. I think that's going to be on John Marshall as well.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And I guess it's not
interesting.
Going towards the free throws. Well, all right. There's a shot. It's off the glass. No good. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay Midwest City basketball.
Yeah, deflected out of bounds
Anderson's
by
going
Barrow.
to inbound it. Looking for the open teammate. Now they go right to the block. Kick it out. Thought about taking the three, but they're going to say she took too many steps.
Sure
Kaya
did.
Jackson with the turnover.
Got a little too excited on that drive. So here come the Lady Bears. That's
Maria bringing it up the court.
Cisneros. The
She
freshman.
goes right, now left. To Taylor. Taylor pulls up for three. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded Barrow over two players. Ball goes out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds on Maya Anderson. So John Marshall, if they could try to, you know, come up with a good inbound play to get Lawson open, that would be ideal.
Less than a minute left in this third quarter. They'll inbound it to Davis. Davis goes right, loses control, stolen by Midwest City. Far left side. Slowing it down, operating. Ooh, Midwest City looking for a three-point shot, and they get it, but they can't get it to fall. Rebounded John Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you want your offense to operate. Drive and kick to open shooter. Open shooter was there, just didn't go in. So here's Maria Cisneros.
Goes left to Taylor, now back. Oh, got it knocked right back to her, and then got it stolen. Here's Midwest City again. Off the glass, it's good. Kaya Jackson with the bucket for Midwest City. 15 seconds left in the quarter. If they want a shot, they need to take it here pretty quick. Maria to Davis. Davis to Barrow. Barrow tried to get it. Oh, it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I was going to say the problem with John Marshall is getting an open shot.
Right.
The suffocating defense by the Lady Bombers is the reason the score is what it is.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter here at Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse for game number one. Here on the campus of John Marshall, our sponsors for this broadcast: SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Also sponsoring our broadcast are Super Prep, Love's Student of the Month, GQ Fashions Fine Menswear, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. We'll be back in 30 seconds for fourth quarter Friday night high school basketball action.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting. And don't forget Super Prep.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
And we're back. Fourth quarter action here live on PPBC TV for Friday night high school basketball. Midwest City Lady Bombers 61, John Marshall 9 as we get this fourth quarter started. John Marshall inbounds the basketball. Brown's back in the game, number 1 for John Marshall. Goes left, now goes right, finds Davis. Thought about putting it up. Gets it back to Brown on the wing. Now back to Davis. Along the baseline, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Midwest City. Here come the Lady Bombers. In the paint, loses control but regains it. Now outside the paint, now inside the paint, and puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded John Marshall. Gets it to Jashnia Brown.
She's
on
trying
the right
to push
side.
it up. Put this defense on their heels a little
Taylor
bit.
for three, can't get it to fall right off the rim.
That's a look that you will definitely live with. Just didn't knock it down. And
Whoa, one extra step.
That's what I'm thinking.
One extra step.
Yeah. She got caught in traffic, couldn't decide if she wanted to pass it or shoot it. and commits the travel.
Here comes John Marshall playing their hearts out. Score isn't exactly what they want it to be, right? But they continue to play hard, and that's the Anthony Gardner way. Their head coach has them always competing and giving maximum effort no matter what the scoreboard says. Here's Brown. Deep three-point shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded Midwest City. Lady Bromers bringing the ball at the court on the right side. Goes left. Now attacks. Puts up the shot. Rolls around. Offensive rebound. Put back no good. And it's a fight for the rebound here. They're going to call a jump ball.
Yeah, man.
And
some
it's
wild
stay.
shots thrown up right there for Midwest City. My goodness.
Possession arrow is pointed towards Midwest City. Here's Douglas. Going to inbound it. Three-point attempt. I think that's a two.
Yeah,
Foot
that
was
is
on the
a
line.
very expensive two by Maya Anderson from the wing.
Gets it to fall either way.
That's it. Points are points. You'll take them.
Here's Brown. Goes left. Finds Barrow. Right back to Davis. Puts up the shot. Gets it to fall and one. And she'll go to the free throw line for two. Nakaija Davis, the senior forward for the John Marshall Lady Bears.
Love that, to see your senior on the court still battling through the adversity that they have faced tonight. Has not quit and gets the free throw to go. So the old school three-point play goes for Jackson.
5:25 left in the fourth quarter. Midwest City with the basketball on the right side. Thought about the three, but goes back to Davis. Now here's Douglas, who is going to take the three-point shot. No good. Rebounded Midwest City, and there's a three-point shot by number 5, Kiara Rollins. The sophomore knocks it down for a three-point bucket.
Yep, had a great wide open look. Good shot by Rollins.
Here's Brown going to take it. I thought she was going to take it, but she gave it to Davis down there close to the paint area. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Midwest City. Non-shooting foul, so they'll inbound the basketball. That's some substitutions here for Midwest City real quick. In the game is Layla Jones, the senior. Now is there a timeout? And that seems to be the case. We appreciate you tuning in on this Friday night here on PPBC TV, live from Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse on the campus of John Marshall. We appreciate everything that John Marshall Bears do for us. And we wouldn't be here without the help of our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Big shout out to SSM Health at St. Anthony, though. They're a proud sponsor of Oklahoma City Public School broadcast. Sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player needs the services of a sports medicine specialist. And SSM Health Hospitals have a great team to get players back in the game from injury and heal the right way. Puts up the shot. Midwest City comes up with it. 4:35 left in the game. Lady Bombers gets it to the high post to Douglas, kicks it out in the corner. Three-point shot by Jones, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is good.
Yep, Jordan Hanna. The shot just came right to her, and she just easy 2 points. So they're up big, and now you got Brown, the senior point guard, bringing the ball up for John Marshall.
They penetrate, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Really close to a walk.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a turnover on Brown. Took 3 steps on that drive, and you're only allowed 2.
Here comes Midwest City to Douglas. Puts up a long three, gets it to fall, swish.
DeAsia Douglas, the freshman, showing that she's got range.
Jasenia gets it to Lila Taylor, back to Jasenia Brown. Brown to Davis. Davis, long two, no good. Rebounded Midwest City. And stolen by Jasenia Brown. Now she finds Barrow, who gets it stolen. Midwest City with the basketball. Crosses over, now a loose ball, but somehow comes up with it. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded Anaya Barrow. Now to Brown on the corner, fires up a three-point shot, can't get it to fall. Almost went out of bounds, but was recovered by Midwest City. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Fires it at the wing. Douglas for three. Gets it to fall.
That's what I call a heat check, and let me tell you, she's still hot from the wing. That's another three for Douglas.
Langston liked that one. He liked that call.
Appreciate that, Broham.
All right, so we're going to get it to the high post, but it gets stolen. And they fire up, fast break. Easy layup, left hand, it's good.
Love to see that old school fundamental basketball. Left hand layup, the left leg goes up. Love
Senior Brown on the right side. Hands off to Davis. Davis is going to try and make her way down the baseline, gives it back to Brown for three. And almost rebounded by Anaya Barrow, but it will be Midwest City basketball. Kaya Jackson's going to come in the game in place of Jordan Hanna. Under 2 minutes left in this game. Stay tuned for the boys game coming up next. Here's a three-point shot by Midwest City. Fighting for the rebound. Not sure what the call
Jones
is.
Down there battling, but I think it might have been a foul on her. A little too aggressive on that rebound attempt. 1:37 left in the ball game.
Senior Brown on the right side. Trying to fight through this zone defense. The three-point attempt, no good. Rebounded Jones. Midwest City finds Jackson down low off the glass. It's good. Another bucket by Kaya Jackson.
Great vision down the court to find Jackson, and she does the rest.
Brown bringing it up across half court. Now goes right to the high post to Barrow, gets it stolen. Midwest City 2-on-1. Gets it to Jones off the glass, it's good.
That is how you execute a 2-on-1 fast break, ladies and gentlemen.
John Marshall gets across half court, now to Brown on the right side. Oh, and gets it almost stolen, but Brown's going to dribble down to the baseline. Puts up the shot, no good. She gets fouled. Will go to the free throw line for two.
See if she can get these to fall. She's been frustrated all night long, it seems like. Try to end this game on a positive note, making your free throws.
Puts up the shot, can't get it there. Can't get it to go. We'll see about the second one here. Here's the second shot, gets that one to go to the 13-point mark. 30 seconds left in the game. Looks like Midwest City's just going to try and hold on to this basketball.
That's a classy move by them. Just let the clock run out. You're going to win the ball game. So it's been all Lady Bombers here at John Marshall tonight. They will be victorious going into Christmas break.
And it looks like the final score is going to be 80-13. Midwest City Lady Bombers with the victory. And that's going to conclude our girls basketball game here this evening from Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse. Again, our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. We'll be right back for the beginning of the boys' game. We'll announce the starting lineup and talk about each team before this game gets underway here very, very shortly. But thank you for tuning in to Friday Night High School Basketball here on PPBC TV, live from Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse on the campus of John Marshall. The boys' game is coming up next between the John Marshall Bears and the Midwest City Bombers.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Welcome back to PPBC TV here on this Friday evening, December 20th, live from Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse on the campus of John Marshall. Game number 2 being played on Charles Davis Memorial Court. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. To my right is Dylan Tribble. We're in for a treat tonight.
Yes, sir, we are.
As the Midwest City Bombers come over to the north side of Oklahoma City to take on the John Marshall Bears. The Bears are 3-2 to start the season with wins over Class and SAS, Western Heights, and Heritage Hall. And tonight they're trying to get win number 4. Their head coach is Patrick Cudjoe. Assistant coaches are Major Wilson III and Gavin Finkley. We'll get the starting lineups announced here momentarily, but again, appreciate you tuning in to PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Midwest City Bombers are coached by Tori Noel.
Yep, Tori Noel. That's my boy.
And they are 5-1 with wins over North Little Rock, R.W. Goins STEM Academy, Duncan, Western Heights, and an overtime victory over Millwood, 81-74. Their only loss of the season was against Lawton High. We'll announce their starting lineups here momentarily as well. We do know that Chance Davis of the Midwest City Bombers is unavailable tonight. He's with an eye injury.
Yep, got poked in the eye their last game, didn't finish the game, and he's not suited up tonight, so somebody's going to have to step up in his place because he drops a lot of points every single night for the Bombers. And your starting lineup is going to be number 2, Caleb Stevens, number 3, Jarvis Nash, number 4, Mason McKenzie, number 5, Deshaun Denson II, and big number 32, Kenyon Brown. That's the Midwest City Bombers, the defending state champions of Class 5A. And here comes the starting lineup for the home team, John Marshall Bears.
And you can tell the enthusiasm here for the home team. Got a lot of people here in attendance on this Friday night for some high school basketball. Starting at guard, number 0, Jamarion Bolding. Number 2, Devon Chatham, the junior guard for John Marshall. And number 5, Zuo Pogba, the junior guard for John Marshall. And number 25, Derek Shaw, the senior guard for John Marshall. And I think, is that Nico Rich as well? I only got 4 of them.
Yep, we do not have a number 20 on the roster that John Marshall provided for us, but there's a number 20 out there on the court tonight for the Bears.
All right. Well, we'll just refer to him as number 20. It's just that simple.
We're just going off what we are provided, but it's going to be a good game here on the northwest side of Oklahoma City. This is the last game before these kids go out for Christmas break. So both teams want to go out with the W and enjoy Christmas next week, followed by New Year's.
Yeah, you want to have a little bit of momentum going into January. Things kind of ramp up in January. You know, you playing more basketball, you really start to get into the routine a little bit more, even more than what they already are. And, you know, both teams are vying for a spot to get to the big house and compete for a state championship. Here's the tip in. Midwest City's going to come up with it. Denson gets it over to Stevens. Stevens on the right side. To Nash. Nash to Denson.
Good cut.
Puts up the shot. There is a foul on the call.
Yep. Foul against Mason McKenzie, one of their senior leaders. He's going to go to the stripe early on in this ball game.
I didn't catch who committed the foul. Was that Derek Shaw, maybe?
Yeah, number
25?
2 is what the referee's signaling.
Oh, okay.
That's Devon Chafin.
All right, Chafin's going to commit the first foul, miss free throw for the first free throw. We'll have a second free throw attempt, try and get Midwest City on the board to start this game. Knocks it down, 1-0 Midwest City. Here comes John Marshall. Number 20 on the right side. It's a 0. Now to number 2, Chafin. Chafin goes right. Staying right, and they're going to call a push foul on Caleb Stevens.
Yep, that's exactly right. A little too much contact on the defense there for Stevens.
Aggressive play here in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah. These kids got a ton of energy to let out on the court tonight.
20 gets at the top of the key, now goes left. Thought about finding his teammate. Now they're going to restart it. Over to Pogba. And almost stolen by Stevens. Pogba is a really good defensive player here for John Marshall. And now we've got a
foul away from the ball. I think that's going to be on Mason McKenzie.
I thought he put up number 3.
Okay.
Jarvis Nash.
Okay. Nonetheless.
So John Marshall will inbound it. On Chafin. Finds 20 at the logo. He calls for a screen, gets it. Goes left. Pogba for 3. Gets it to fall. Zuo Pogba, the junior guard for John Marshall, takes the lead 3-1 to start
really
this
good
game.
Start for John Marshall. 3 ball from the corner.
Here's Midwest City on the left side. Now they go right. 3-point attempt. Can't get it to fall, and a fight for the rebound. They're going to say it touched the top of the backboard. So it will result in John Marshall basketball.
Yep, that's
Deshaun
right.
Denson the second with the shot attempt.
Bombers come out in this full court defense. They play very aggressive, both sides of the basketball.
John Marshall to the right side. Now they go left off the, nope, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Midwest City.
Yep, that's Chafin
down
stepped
2.
out of bounds. That defense was all over him, which forced that turnover. Here comes Denson the second.
He goes left. He's going to attack and kicks it to 32. Gets the bucket, Kenyon Brown, but they're going to call a foul, I think, on Pogba.
Yep, you're exactly right. Over the back foul. The basket goes for Brown, the sophomore, and he's at the stripe for 1 shot.
Have an opportunity to take the lead here.
Rocking those Kobe 8s on his feet.
Misses it. Still tie ball game. Chafin with the offensive board. He's staying on the right side. Gets back across half court. Fights his way through. Came real close to a double dribble, but gets it stolen. Here's Midwest City, 2-on-2, and it goes out of bounds. Number 20 throws it, knocks it out of bounds to prevent the basketball from going in the hoop. It will remain Midwest City possession.
Yep. This team's going to play very fast pace. Throws it into McKenzie.
Top of the key on the way. Now they go right. Fakes the 3. And there is a foul on Pogba. He needs help off the floor. Looked like he kind of came down wrong, but he's not limping or anything. Everything's fine.
Yeah, he's good to go. Stevens just gets him up in the air, and his body goes right into him, so it's going to be a foul every time.
Pogba's coming out. Number 3, Dion Robinson, is coming in the game.
Tied up at 3.
Inbounds it to Denson. Denson for 3, no good. Rebounded, Chafin. John Marshall showing great ball movement right now. They're going to take a 3-point shot of their own, no good. Offensive rebound by Robinson. 20 puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded, Midwest City. Fakes the 3, drives off the glass, can't get it to fall. Putback is no good, and John Marshall comes up with it.
Brown had
Buckets
an
are
opportunity.
expensive right now. Here's
really
Chafin off the glass, no good. Fighting for his own rebound. They're going to call, I think, a foul on Denson right there.
Yeah, I think so. Referee's signaling it's staying here, so that's it. Foul on Deshaun Denson the second. Staying with the Bears. We're still tied up at 3. 5:40 left in the first.
Mario Bolding's going to inbound the basketball. Gets it to 20. Bolding fakes the shot. Pulls up for a jump shot from the baseline. No good. Rebounded Midwest City. Under 5.5 to play here in the first quarter. A lot of basketball left. Expensive 2-point shot goes out of bounds. It will be John Marshall basketball.
Yep, that's exactly right. Pulled up with confidence, just couldn't get the bucket to go.
Ryan Holloway's coming in for Jarvis Nash. Holloway's going to be the on-ball defender. Now it's number 20 for John Marshall, who's playing point guard. Bringing it across the court, goes left. And they're going to call a reach-in foul, I think, on Mason McKenzie.
That's exactly right. A little too much hand contact on McKenzie right there.
It's about finding that perfect medium with
right.
from being over-aggressive to not aggressive enough.
It's definitely tough to find that medium
Ball gets it to
when you
20
want to play
on the
so
right
aggressive.
Side. And they're going to call a foul on number 2, Caleb Stevens.
Yeah, these
That's
referees
the 5th foul.
Calling a real tight game here early on.
Well, 5 fouls by Midwest City here with 5 minutes left.
5 quick fouls, my goodness.
They're in the bonus already. Coach Patrick Cujo talking to his team while their teammate shoot the free throws. Knocks down the first one. John Marshall takes the lead by 1 point. Do I see 2 points? Puts it up off the rim. Midwest City with the board, down 1, 4-3. Ryan Holloway barking orders to his teammates. Gets it back to Holloway now to down low. Oh, and what a bucket. Backdoor pass to Anthony Dixon for the bucket.
Yeah, wide open, cutting on the baseline. Nobody home down low, and Dixon does the rest, gets the 2.
Found the back door open and took full advantage. Midwest City up 1. John Marshall with the basketball, finds 20, 2-on-2. He drives, and they're going to say an offensive foul on number 20.
Yeah, it's going to be
John Marshall.
Offensive foul, shoulder into the chest. Referee was right there to see it. And so here come the Bombers with the 1-point lead. Deshaun Denson, the second, bringing the ball up.
Denson on the left side. John Marshall's doing their best to be the on-ball defender and not give anything to Midwest City. They don't want to give them any kind of room here to get a shot off. Fires it to Denson on the wing on the right side. Now goes to the top of the key, now the high post, now the other wing. Good ball movement by Midwest City. And it gets stolen by Chafin. He's going to try and take it all the way. He gets stolen back by Midwest City.
Mason McKenzie with the steal.
McKenzie fires it to Holloway. They find the big man down low who can't put it in. Offensive rebound put back is no good. Rebounded John Marshall.
Couldn't get that second opportunity to go.
Now they
Good
get
block by Dixon from behind.
Here's Holloway. He's going to Euro step, puts it off the glass, gets it to go. John Marshall with the basketball again, down 3. 3:35 left in the first quarter. It's been back and forth. They're going to call a foul on Ryan Holloway.
I think that's going to send him to the free throw line.
Every foul committed by Midwest City from this point forward will result in free throws.
And that's not a smart foul, that far away from the basket.
So if you're John Marshall, you want to do anything you can to draw the foul so you can get those free throws.
Oh, yeah, especially with how aggressive the Bombers are on defense.
But you're going to have to make those free throws, too.
Missed 2 free throws in a row now, John Marshall.
Jamarion Bolding trying to gain his composure there at the free throw line and knock down this second free throw.
Got some subs for the Bombers now. Edward Nevins is in the game.
Knocks it down. Gets to the 5-point mark. 7-5. Midwest City with the basketball and a 2-point lead. Holloway at the logo goes left to Denson. Denson to McKenzie. Now they're going to call an aggressive foul on Devon Chafin.
Yeah, clearly a foul. Body check, reach-in foul, whatever you want to call it. And so now you got Mason McKenzie at the stripe for 2 shots. One of those seniors that started on that championship team from last year.
Pulls up, knocks that down. Midwest City up 3 points, can make it a 2-possession game if he makes the second free throw. We do have some substitutions here. Edward Nevins is in the game, number 33. Knocks it down. 9-5, John Marshall at the basketball, down 4.
More subs for the Bombers. Now number 10 is in the game. Demario Jones.
Robinson inbounds it to number 20. He's pushing it up floor, but can't get away from the double team. Gets it stolen by Holloway. Holloway throws cross court to Denson. Denson fakes, moves right. Now goes left. They're going to just move it around the perimeter. Restart their half-court offense. And kicks it to the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Nevins with the pull-up rebound.
Gets fouled on that putback.
He'll go to the line for 2.
That's what you got to do coming in off the bench, providing some good minutes for your team. And now Nevins is.
John Marshall is doing a great job of forcing Midwest City to take tough shots. And they're
no
not
doubt.
all going in, but you got to be able to get the rebound.
Right, they're contesting a lot of these shots. First free throw for Nevins is good. Second is not.
John Marshall going to bring the ball up. Elijah Thomas is in the game, gets it to 20. 20's going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. That was Demario Jones who gets called for the foul for Midwest City. Number 20 will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, at this point, when you're in the bonus and every foul is going to, result in free throws, you got to pull back and not play such aggressive defense.
Puts up the shot, can't get it to go.
But John Marshall on the other side is not making them pay. They're not knocking these free throws down. Bombers are giving them chances.
You're not going to get a more open shot than a free throw tonight. Gets it to go. Gets to the 6-point mark.
Low scoring first
Shaw's
quarter.
coming in. Number 20's coming out. Right. Midwest City with a 4-point lead in the basketball. Deshaun Denson, the second. Right side, cuts off a screen. Pulls up for 3. Gets it to go.
Yeah, Denson is a straight-up sniper. If you give him space, he's going to knock it down 9 times out of 10.
Derek Shaw gets it to
got a steal by the Bombers.
Usanu.
Late whistle. Real late whistle by that ref.
And it's going to be on John Marshall.
Okay. So it'll stay with the Bombers.
Holloway will inbound the basketball, probably to Demario Jones, if I had to guess, and I was right. Jones calling out the play, kind of directing traffic on the left side. Now he goes right, back left, finds Nevins at the top of the key. Nevins still has his dribble, kicks it out to the right side. Stolen by John Marshall. Derek Shaw. Somebody fouled Derek Shaw, so Derek Shaw will go to the free throw line. This is the negative effects of fouling too early.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they have put them at the free throw line a little too much in the first quarter. Minute 59 left, 13-6, Midwest City on top, and John Marshall's at the stripe for 2.
Puts up the shot, gets it to fall. Some substitutions for Midwest City, mass substitutions. Shaw will have another free throw attempt here to get to the 8-point mark. Currently down 6, wants to be down 5. And gets it. All right, here's Midwest City with a 5-point lead, under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Jones with the basketball on the right side. Throws to a deep 3 by Denson, misses it, airballs it in fact, and gets it all the way down to the corner to Balding. Balding dishes to his teammate, gets the bucket, number 22, Elijah Thomas.
John Marshall going on a little run here to cut this lead to only 3 now.
1 possession difference. Denson with the basketball to the high post, now they go to the corner. Get it down low. Great ball distribution, finding the open player. It's Mason McKenzie with the bucket to go back up 5.
Ball movement was phenomenal. McKenzie wide open in the painted area.
Bolding gets it knocked out of his hands. Midwest City comes up with the turnover, almost turned it over themselves. Gives it to Jones. Jones thought about pulling up, and
he slipped and traveled, tried to stop, lost his footing, and it's going to be a turnover on the Bombers.
Orville Whitley is in the game, number 4 for John Marshall. He'll inbound it to 20. Now the referee's having a little conversation here and explaining some things, and they'll get this possession underway. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Only a 5-point difference here at Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse. John Marshall with the basketball, down 5. 20 goes on the left side. Now he penetrates, now he stops, goes off a screen, goes to the right side, penetrates, puts up the floater, gets the bucket. I wish I had that young man's name.
Yeah, that was a really nice take to the right, finishes through contact.
Back to a 3-point difference. Midwest City at the basketball. It's to number 3, Nash. Nash fires it to the corner, down low to the big fella. Back out to the top of the key. Denson gets it. Nash to the right side. McKenzie on the wing. Now they're just moving it around the perimeter. Gets it. 3-point shot attempt, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Midwest City gets the offensive board. McKenzie is going to let this clock tick down. 14 seconds left until the end of the first quarter. Now hands off to Denson. McKenzie. 3-point shot by Midwest City, air ball. Rebounded John Marshall. Will they have enough time? Bolding goes up, gets fouled in the process before the clock hits 0. So John Marshall will go to the free throw line for 2.
Chance to cut this lead to 1 point if you can get these 2 free throws to fall. It's going to be Bolding at the stripe. 15-12 right now.
Just a few seconds too early to fire off that 3-point shot. I didn't think John Marshall would be able to get the rebound and then have a shot attempt. Enough time left, and that's exactly what happened, and he got fouled in the process. Which in hindsight is a smart foul, because if you don't, he's getting an easy layup. Now you're making him
earn it
from the stripe.
Yeah.
And we've seen them kind of struggle a little bit early on from the free throw line. We'll see if he struggles here. This is Jamarian Bolding, the senior guard for John Marshall. Puts up the shot, gets it to fall.
Right.
2-point ball game. Can make it a 1-point ball game if he makes the second free throw.
Both teams went on runs in the first quarter. First the Bombers, and then the Bears come back, and now
misses the second one, rebounded, but there's point-something seconds left, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The John Marshall Bears are down 2 points, 15-13 to Midwest City. We'll be back after this brief break. This broadcast is being sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. We'll be right back.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
And we're back, second quarter action here live on PPBC TV. Thank you for tuning in on this Friday night. John Marshall with the basketball, down 2, 15-13 as we start the second quarter. Derek Shaw with the basketball. He goes right. Gets the ball right back, calling for a teammate to get to moving. Now they're just moving around the perimeter. Bolding on the right side. Thought about pulling up.
Trying to find a hole in the zone.
Goes back to Shaw. Shaw on the left side. Back to Bolding for 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded. Number 32, Kenyon Brown. Here comes Midwest City on the right side. They find Denson.
Yeah,
ball
he
goes
just
out of
couldn't
bounds.
handle the basketball. Bounces off his leg. Still a 2-point game. Had a feeling this was going to be a close one going down the stretch.
Derek Shaw's going to inbound the basketball to Jamari on Bolding. We got some quick substitutions. Elijah Thomas is coming out of the game. Kavion Ikusano is coming in the game. Bolding to Ikusano on the left side. Back to Bolding on the right side. Trying to decide how they want to proceed. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it's still John Marshall basketball.
Yeah, I think that's off the hand of Mason McKenzie going for that steal. So the Bears will keep it. Still down 2 points.
Pogba's coming in. Dre Bowling's coming out for John Marshall. Ikusano thought about taking it. Corner, Popka for 3. No good. Rebounded Midwest City. Bombers bringing it up the floor on the right side. That's Nash. Loose ball recovered by John Marshall. They get it to Ikusano. Is going to dish it to his teammate for a wide open layup. Jamari on Bolding ties the game 15-15. Midwest City with the basketball operating their half-court offense. You can see Coach Patrick Cuccio just coaching away on the John Marshall sideline.
Yep, Bears are in that 3-2 zone.
Here's McKenzie for a turnaround jumper, gets it to fall.
Yep, from the elbow, knocks down that midi.
Midwest City retakes the lead. John Marshall down by 2 with the ball. Ikusano to the high post to Shaw. Shaw gets it to Whitley, puts up the shot. You're not going to get a better shot attempt right there, but it doesn't fall. Midwest City with the defensive rebound. Brown with the
Good
shot.
block by Bolding.
Derek Shaw, 5-on-4 here. Ikusano is going to give it to Bolding. Bolding, Euro step, can't get the shot to fall. Rebounded Midwest City, and they're off to the races, and they put up the shot and get it to fall. Deshaun Denson, and before you know it, Midwest City's up 4 points.
Yep, just like that. It's such a fast-paced game by both teams. The Bombers come right back to extend that lead a little bit.
Pulls it up, deep, no good.
Yeah, hit the top of the backboard and the pole. So Bombers get the ball right back.
And we've got a timeout here on the floor again. Our title sponsors for this Friday night high school basketball broadcast on PPBC TV. SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Also sponsoring our Friday night broadcast, Super Prep, GQ Fashion's Fine Menswear, Love Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. 5 days away from Christmas, Dylan. You done with your shopping?
I'm actually taking my dad shoe shopping tomorrow because he's old school. He's got to try the shoe on, walk around in it, feel it, and make sure it's not going to aggravate his feet. I've tried to order through the mail for him, and he didn't like them, and we ended up sending them back. So now I just take him. So,
that's a smart move.
Yeah.
You don't want your time to be wasted, and that's the best way to utilize it right there. So good looking out. You're a good son.
I appreciate that,
I don't
man.
care what the old man says about you. I think you're good.
I'm glad you got to see him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Always good time.
Your father's been a coach for a very long time.
Yeah, he's been around town and back. Very well known.
All right, Midwest City's going to inbound the basketball here. Inbounds it to Deshaun Denson. Denson overlooking the defense, goes left to Holloway. Holloway finds Nash, back to McKenzie. McKenzie, top of the key, goes left to Holloway. Gets double teamed, but finds McKenzie. Great ball distribution. They got it to the big guy down low, and they're going to call Derek Shaw off John Marshall with the foul.
Yeah, he was in the air trying to go for the block. Ends up body checking Kenyon Brown. So it's going to be Bomber basketball. They'll throw it in from the baseline. That's Deshaun Denson, the second.
4-point difference. Midwest City with the ball trying to increase their lead. Kinsey on the left side. Stolen by Chafin. Chafin's going to get the bucket. Had to fight through a defender, but they get within 2 again.
Yeah.
Heck of a play by Devon
Back and
Chafin.
forth by both teams here.
Fakes the pass, now goes to Nash. Nash back. Oh, deep 3 by Midwest City. Gets it to fall.
Mason McKenzie from the wing. The tray ball, good.
Number 20 bringing it up the court, half court. Now goes left to Popka. Popka back to 20. 20 slowing it down, trying to decide how they want to proceed. Everybody on the floor is really fast and really quick.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Coach
There's just
Torrey
not
Noel.
a lot of room to maneuver, and you've got to be careful with your decision making.
Right.
Takes the 3, back to Popka on the wing. Now top of the key to 20. 20 to the right side. Shaw gets it to Robinson.
Contested and blocked by Midwest City.
Here comes Denson. Denson loses control, stolen by Derek Shaw. John Marshall, they get it to 20, puts up the shot, no good. He'll get fouled on the forearm and go to the free throw line.
Yep, that's in all reality a smart foul by Nash. He was 2-on-1 fast break. He was in a disadvantaged position and makes number 20 earn it at the stripe here. Wearing those KD4 Weathermans on his feet. You like those, Swick?
Those are good looking.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the color green, so
puts
I like
up the
those.
shot, gets it to fall. Here we go. Can he knock down the second one? No, he cannot. 4-point difference. Had an opportunity to get it to 1 possession, but it's still 2 possessions now. Denson with the basketball. Goes left to Nash. Nash to McKenzie. To the high post, Holloway. Holloway almost got it stolen. It is stolen.
Yep,
Derek Shaw
stolen.
comes up with it. He hands it over to Robinson. Robinson to Chafin. Chafin's going to be a little bit more careful about it. And boy, they find Popka on the baseline. He attacks and tried to go for the dunk. He still made the shot.
Yeah.
Wasn't as dominating as he wanted it to be, but either way, whatever works.
It's kind of an aggressive layup right there. I wouldn't call it a dunk, but, I mean, nonetheless, tough bucket by that young man.
Fakes the 3, pulls up for the jumper, gets it to fall.
That's Jarvis Nash finding a spot from mid-range and gets it to go.
Here's Chafin to the corner for Popka. He's going to, again, tack the baseline,
Good
puts
block.
up the reverse shot that's blocked and recovered by Midwest City. Denson attacks off 1 foot, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Chafin. Fires it full court down the court to Popka. Thought about taking the 3, but gives it to 20. 20 puts up the floater off the glass, no good. Rebounded Holloway of Midwest City. Now they're going to throw things down. 2.5 left in the second quarter. Nash to McKenzie, now to Brown, back to McKenzie. Gets caught up. Almost stepped out of bounds on the far left side.
Going to reset the offense right here. McKenzie for 3.
Got
Bang,
it to
bang.
go.
That's
to
2 threes in a row.
Increase their lead to 7, and that's their biggest lead of the game so far, 27-20. John Marshall needs a bucket. Devon Chafin gets it to Robinson, losing control. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Midwest City.
Yep, they gave it to him right in the middle of the zone. He's double-teamed, but the Bombers commit the foul. And that's going to be on the floor, so the Bears will throw it in from the baseline. Substitutions for both teams now.
Kenyon Brown's going to take a breather.
Minute 54 till halftime.
Derek Shaw gets it to Chafin. Chafin drives, pulls up, jumper, off the glass, it's good. Big shot for John Marshall.
Who knew the bank was open after hours tonight on the north side?
Denson goes left. Trying to fight through this defense, but don't really know how to go about it. Now he goes left, penetrates. Kicks it to the other side of the wing to McKenzie. No look, cut the block, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded. Elijah Thomas and John Marshall. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Jarvis Nash.
Yep, but they are not in the bonus yet. So it'll be a inbounds play for the Bears. Chafin having a little talk with his head coach over there.
Trying to figure out who they're going to substitute into the game. They're going to take Chafin out and put number 20 in. Popka's going to bring the ball across half court. Minute 15 left in the second quarter. Puts up the shot, gets it to go.
Yeah, difficult bucket through 3 defenders down there in the lane.
John Marshall was down 7 a minute ago. Now they're down 3.
Been back and forth.
Midwest City with the ball on the right side. Takes a deep 3, can't get it to fall. Offensive board and putback is good. Anthony Dixon for Midwest City.
Yeah, the offensive rebound gets tipped right into Dixon's hands. Nobody's around him. Gets the 2.
John Marshall with the ball up 5, or down 5. And there is a reach-in foul. I think that's going to be on Ryan Holloway of Midwest City.
And
that's a non-shooting foul, so.
I'll tell you what, these refs are calling a real tight game tonight. That was, one of those touch fouls.
Corian Icosano is coming in place for Popka. Bolding with the basketball in the corner, trying to get it to Derek Shaw on the block, but was unable to do it.
Man, I don't know about that one.
They're going to call a foul on number 13. Anthony Dixon, and it's going to result in free throws for Derek Shaw.
Yep, Coach Tori Noel does not like that foul call, as one could imagine.
Here's the free throw. Got it to go. And from the looks of it, yeah, he'll have an opportunity to make it a one possession and get within 3, but he's got to make this free throw with 37 seconds left. Can't get the shooter's roll. Midwest City with the ball up 4. Jones with the basketball, the logo. Calling for his teammate to get a screen. Now he goes left, kicks it to Holloway for 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded John Marshall. 19 seconds left, and they lose control, but still regain it.
That's
and
a travel.
There is a charge.
Oh, wow.
Charge called. Heck of a charge taken by Anthony Dixon.
Yeah, seriously. Before they called the charge, I thought it was a travel, but nonetheless, Midwest City basketball, 14 seconds left.
It's 14.9.
Understood. Bombers up by 4, 29-25. Your score.
Right, we've got some communication issues. Just got to get the right personnel on the court. Coach Cudjoe trying to.
Probably getting his best defenders on the court.
Midwest City trying to fight through this press right now. It's across half court. Denson drives, baseline, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall, but gets the offensive rebound. Putback is good. And that's going to be the end. Now he does get the no. That's the end of the first half here at Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse on the campus of John Marshall. The Midwest City Bombers are currently up 31-25 over John Marshall at halftime. All right, stay with us. Second half of basketball action going to be coming up next, and it's going to come down to the very end, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you tuning in on this Friday night to PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. We'll be back with third quarter action in just a few minutes. All right, second half action coming at you right now here on PPBC TV, Friday Night High School Basketball. Live from Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse here on the campus of John Marshall. Games being played on the Charles Davis Memorial Court. Our title sponsors for this broadcast, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. The score is 31-25, Midwest City with the lead, but John Marshall is going to have the first possession of the third quarter. Chafin gets it to number 20. 20 to Chafin. Chafin, high post to Bolding. Bolding, fadeaway jumper, can't get it to fall. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by John Marshall.
Oh, man, that was I feel like that one could have gone either way. We don't have a instant replay at the high school level.
The Bears certainly feel like it was a bad call, but
yep, playing full court defense now.
Ryan Holloway with the ball, almost stolen, and a little bit of a collision there
Yep.
court.
It's going to be on Bolding.
Yeah, Jamarion Bolding, the senior guard for John Marshall, will get called for the foul. Midwest City will inbound from the sideline. Sean Denson inbounded it. McKenzie gets it, fakes the pass, goes left to Holloway. Holloway finds Jones. There's a reach-in foul or some sort of push foul.
Yep. Stevens drives the lane and gets pushed. It's going to be on the floor, though, and we'll throw it in from the baseline. So
don't want to get
two quick fouls for the Bears.
Once you get to 5, you force the other team to take free throws every time you commit a foul. So you don't want to get the bonus too early. Here's McKenzie, wide open shot near the free throw line, knocks it down, 33-25.
Yep, McKenzie having a good game tonight, hitting really tough shots.
John
that one
Marshall
wide open.
Is down by 8. Get it to Popka in the corner, trying to create his own shot, puts it up there off the glass. He'll get fouled.
Wow.
And go to the free throw line to cut the deficit. He'll have an opportunity to get within 6, but he's going to have to knock down both shots. 7:03 left in the third quarter. Still a ton of basketball here in the second half.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Gets the shooter's roll. It's 7-point difference. Do I see a 6-point difference here?
Possibly. Anthony Dixon comes in the game for Mason McKenzie.
Not sure. I think there might be some sort of clock adjustment here. The referees are at the table.
It's what we like to call meeting of the minds.
That's right.
Getting together, putting their thoughts together, and coming up with the right call.
Switch around some players. Going to move Bolding down closer to the bucket. Move Derek Shaw back. Here's Popka's second free throw attempt. Zuo Pogba knocks it down. 6-point
free
ball
throw's
game.
Good. Here we go. Denson to throw it in for the Bombers.
They're going to press. They're going to press. Popka almost stole it.
Yep, out of bounds on Dixon.
Last touch by Midwest City, so John Marshall have another opportunity. Solid defense right there by the Bears.
Yep, full court pressure worked for the Bears that time. We'll see if they can capitalize.
Bolding fakes the 3, goes to 20. 20 on the ring, backs it up, gets it to Chafin on the left side. Chafin goes left, Popka fakes a shot, drives baseline, off the glass, can't get it to fall, rebounded Midwest City. And loose ball, I think that's going to be on.
Looked like a foul to me, but
I think that's what the call is. No? They're going to call a foul. Yeah, okay. Now we're on the same page.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it was a foul on on John Marshall. All right, trying to fight through this press here. Far right side, Stevens attacks, layup, finds the lane, takes full advantage.
That's the thing about playing a press. You got to get back, and Midwest City beat the press defense back. Easy layup.
Regains an 8-point lead right now. John Marshall with the ball. Jump shot, Chafin, no good. Rebounded Midwest City. Now they push it up the floor. Ryan Holloway finds number 13, Anthony Dixon, who puts up the shot but doesn't make it, but gets fouled in the process, so he'll go to the free throw line for 2. That's foul number 3 for John Marshall.
Yep, it
early in
definitely
the
is.
third quarter. You don't want to get that foul count up too high this early.
Yep, we saw with Midwest City in the first quarter, John Marshall was at the stripe a lot, and we'll see if Anthony Dixon can make them pay here. First one's good. He's having a little chat with his teammate, Caleb Stevens, both juniors on this team.
All right, 9-point difference. Can he make it 10? Pulls up, knocks it down. John Marshall Bears with the basketball down 10 points. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. All the time in the world, but you got to take advantage of each and every possession. Then
Right.
you're going to have to force some stops and capitalize on them. Here's John Marshall. Top of the key, just moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to decide where they want to shoot it, how close they want to get to the basket.
Really trying to just find a hole in this zone that Midwest City's playing.
Chafin gets it, he drives, finds a lane, puts up the floater, no good. Derek Shaw gets the putback though. 8-point difference now. Successful possession for John Marshall. Now you got to get a stop. Midwest City bringing it up the floor. Dixon loses his dribble. Oh, and it's stolen by John Marshall. Here's Chafin. Dishes it to 20, and Popka gets the bucket. 6-point difference in the blink of an eye.
Very well executed steal, leading to the 3-on-1 fast break by John Marshall.
John Marshall's playing some really good press defense here, but they find an open shooter who gets the shooter's roll. That's Kenyon Brown to go back up 8.
Yep, he beat him back on defense, makes them pay.
Great ball handling skills by 20. Gets it to Popka for 3. Offensive rebound by Chafin, who puts up the jumper, can't get it to fall. Another offensive rebound by John Marshall. They'll have another opportunity. Chafin at the top of the key. Number 20's calling for it, but he throws it in the corner for Bolding for 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound of Midwest City. He had 3 shot attempts on that possession alone. You got to get the ball to fall.
Oh, yeah. When you have an opportunity like that, got to get some points on the board. They do not. Here comes Stevens down the middle of the lane.
No good. Rebounded John Marshall. Derek Shaw comes up with it. Gives it to Popkos on the right side. Now he brings it up the middle. He's going to drive. Kicks it to the corner. Now to the wing. 20 gets a shot blocked. Midwest City comes up with it.
It's Denson.
And reach in. Nope, no reach in. It's a travel on Midwest City.
Yep, that's a travel on Ryan Holloway. Definitely cannot do that with the referee right there to catch it every single time.
Orville Whitney's coming into the game in place of Derek Shaw.
39-31's your score. 4 minutes left in the third.
John Marshall being very careful how they approach this possession. They know they need a bucket, and they want to take a high percentage shot if at all possible. We'll see if they find some room to do that. Popka gets fouled. Number 1, Ryan Holloway with the non-shooting foul. It'll be on the floor, so they'll inbound the basketball from the baseline.
Yep, definitely a clear hack on the arm by Holloway. Willie
to Bolding. Bolding to Popka, drives baseline. Hands off to his teammate, gets the bucket, number 10, Taj Williams.
Good drive and dish to find Taj in the lane for the floater.
6-point difference again. Midwest City, Dixon trying to fight through it, finds Brown at the baseline and puts up the shot. They're going to say the shot is no good. He got fouled before he even took the shot.
Yeah, and it's clear to me that they're trying to get Kenyon Brown involved in this game, down low in the paint. They keep feeding him the last couple possessions.
Caleb Stevens inbounding. Denson gets the ball, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by John Marshall.
Yep, Stevens was trying to find Brown, but it was tipped out of bounds by one of the Bears. So
Bolding wasn't ready to accept that call.
Was not. Here's the Bombers from the baseline.
Bombers trying to keep their lead. Brown gets it at the top of the key, now gives it to Jones. Jones hands off to Dixon. Dixon attacks the rim, puts up the shot, no good. He'll get fouled in the process to go to the free throw line for 2.
Yep, clear foul. A lot of body contact on that floater attempt by Anthony Dixon, the junior for the Bombers. Having a team meeting at the free throw line. 6-point game. Bombers on top. 3:02 left in the third, and Dixon's got 2 shots from the stripe.
Going through his routine, puts it up. Did not fall. Did not fall. Got some substitutions. Coach Cudjoe is coaching him up.
Yeah, he's definitely letting the referee hear an earful right now. Something's going on behind the John Marshall bench. We got the policeman walking over. A little bit of an altercation back there. Hate to see that at a high school basketball game. People are just trying to come here and enjoy.
Yeah, the security is going to get this taken care of pretty quickly, and we'll get back to some basketball here. Okay. Let's get these free throws underway. Anthony Dixon trying to increase their lead, get to that 40-point mark. Puts up the shot, misses it, rebounded.
Missed both free throws.
John Marshall down 6. Got lucky off some missed free throws there, take advantage of it. And one extra pass to Popka, goes out of bounds. It's off Popka. So
yep, him and Stevens were battling for it.
I wish John Williams would have taken the shot at that specific moment.
Had a good look.
But he made the extra pass that turned out to be detrimental. Deep 3 by Denson, gets it to fall. 9-point difference now for Midwest City. 9-point lead. John Marshall with the basketball, trying to cut it back down. Jump shot, gets it to go.
Chafin with the answer. On the other end, after that 3 ball by Denson the second, we got a good ball game here on the northwest side of town at John Marshall.
Quick timeout. Now both teams will talk over some strategy. Again, thank you for tuning in to PPBC TV on this Friday night. You could be a lot of places, but you're here with us. And we're having a little bit of a cheerleading battle here.
A little bit of a flip contest by both teams.
And a young lady from John Marshall just did backflips all the way across the court.
I'm not sure how she's not dizzy and running back.
And she did it with a knee brace on well.
Impressive. Here we go on the other end. Back and forth we go.
Little mid-game cheerleading competition. Hey, any kind of competition, I'm here for.
Yeah, love to see it.
It also reminds me of my days as a gymnast.
Oh, yeah? Were you training for the Olympics at one point?
I was pretty good with the rings and the balance beam.
Okay. You guys had that in Elk City?
And the quarter horse or something, barrel horse, I can't remember.
Barrel racing?
Yeah.
Here's Stevens with the basketball.
Ooh, trying to fight through the double team. Overthrows it, goes out of bounds. It'll be John Marshall basketball.
Good defense by the Bears to get that turnover. 42-35, 7-point game, 2:11 left in the third. Here comes Chafin.
John Marshall needing a bucket to cut this deficit. Got 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Popka with the ball on the wing. Now he brings it to the top of the key, right at the logo, just past half court. Now he's on the right side. Has to fight through that double team, and they're diving for loose ball. Popka gets it, and they're going to call a foul on Denson.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's
going to be foul number 4 for them. John Marshall's already at the 5-foul mark. Not a lot of time left, but you still don't want to commit a foul here in this situation.
Another opportunity for the Bears to try and cut the lead.
John Marshall on the right side. Number 20. To Popka, pulls up for 3, gets it to go, Drano.
from top of the key. Easy money for
Now it's
number
a
5.
4-point difference. John Marshall was down 10, now down 4 with 1:25 left in the third quarter. Here's Denson for Midwest City. Goes right, gets it to Jones. Jones with the wing. Back to Stevens. Now to Denson on the left side. He crosses over, attacks, puts up the shot, gets it to fall, and gets fouled in the process.
Wow. What a nice take by Denson the second. Splits the defense, finishes the bucket with the foul, and now he is at the stripe. That young man can score at every level.
7-point game if he makes this free throw. Buckets. 45-38. John Marshall the basketball, down 7. Goes left. Popka. Foul near the baseline.
Man, these referees got some quick whistles tonight. All right, so got a foul.
I'm not sure if they ever put, there they go, okay. Didn't put that extra point there until really late. Score is 45-38, 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Stay tuned, fourth quarter, this is where the game is going to be won.
Yeah, no doubt about that. All comes down to the fourth.
Zuo Popka is going to inbound the basketball for John Marshall. Looking for Dion Robinson, found him.
Looks like it's tipped out of bounds by DeMario Jones. So it's going to stay with John Marshall on the baseline once again.
Eric Shaw gets it, tries to hand off. He's going to keep it himself, puts up the shot, gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Looks like he was fouled from behind by Kenyon Brown.
As time ticks on, free throws become more and more important.
Oh, yeah, we talk about that.
Especially when you're the team trying to come from behind, down 7.
Mm-hmm.
Can't make the first one, still down 7. He'll have one more opportunity. His teammates are there picking him up. Derek Shaw is a senior on this John Marshall basketball team. His teammates trust and believe in him, and he knocks down the second one. 6-point difference. Midwest City the basketball, Anthony Dixon. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Stevens on the right side. Throws cross court to Denson. Denson fakes right. Finds Jones at the high post. Back to Denson at the top of the key. He drives.
Good
finds
pass.
Brown. Kenyon Brown, the big man sophomore, gets the bucket off the block. Popka in the corner for 3. Gets it to fall as he fades away.
Right back at you from the corner.
5-point difference. Midwest City with the basketball. Gets across half court. Denson, the second, drives. Puts up the shot. Gets it to fall. And 1.
We are going back and forth, and it's Denson the second once again, driving the lane, getting it to go, and getting fouled. Now he's got another opportunity at the stripe. 12 seconds left. 49-42. Can he get to 50? Yes, he can.
8-point difference. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. John Marshall's got to get this shot off, and they do, and they don't get the shooter's roll. He puts it back and gets it to not fall. It's a miss, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Missed opportunity right there on that possession.
Oh, yeah.
You've still got the entire fourth quarter to come back and win this game if you're the John Marshall Bears. You want to protect this house, and they'll have their opportunity coming up next here on PPBC TV. Our sponsors for our Friday night high school basketball broadcast, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First will be here after this short commercial break. Stay with us.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
All right, fourth quarter underway, 50-42. Midwest City with the basketball and an 8-point lead over John Marshall. John Marshall's applying some steady defense, though. Jones for three, knocks it down. Guess it wasn't steady enough.
Big time three by the senior. That increases the lead to 11.
11-point lead. Popka gets it. Number 20 throws cross court to Chafin. Chafin almost fell out of bounds. And there is I guess a reach-in foul.
Yeah, I mean, goodness
on Midwest
gracious.
City.
It's like neither team can breathe on the other without a whistle being blown. I'll say they've been consistent, though, calling a tight game.
Yeah, that's right. So they'll inbound the basketball. Derek Shaw gets it. Turns around. Looking for a teammate, finds Popka in the corner. Corner off. Popka off a screen, gets it to Shaw. Right back to Popka. Give and take. Corner, three. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, John Marshall. Wow, bowling off the runner.
In the air, catches it, and gets it to go. What a crazy play.
Alley-oop play. Not necessarily a dunk,
No.
but get back to within 9. Midwest City has the basketball. Anthony Dixon, almost got it stolen. It is almost stolen.
It's going to be a
Midwest
foul.
City and Coach Cudjoe wanted a backcourt
Man, I thought it was a foul.
or a travel. He wanted to travel really bad. There's a timeout being called on the floor.
Shoot, heck of a timeout call by Coach Torrey Noel. He saw
Smart
his
move.
player in trouble, called timeout at the right time. He knows how important every possession is in this fourth quarter.
And his Midwest City Bombers want to keep the lead.
That is exactly
They've
right.
had the lead in the majority of the game,
Yeah.
but John Marshall just will not go away.
Yeah, that's right.
They are.
They're like a gnat. You
yeah,
said it before.
exactly.
The gnat that just won't go away. They keep coming back and back and back. And we got a 9-point game.
And
7:07 left.
I mean, they've been up 9. They've been up 10. They've been up 11, and John Marshall cut it to 8, and then to 6, and then to 5, and so it's about taking care of each possession and playing one possession at a time, doing what you can control at this point. And right now, it's about this possession, and if you can stop them.
Brown
And
couldn't catch
ball
the
goes
pass,
out of bounds, and John Marshall did, whether it was intentionally or not. Now the Bears have to put some points on the board. Zuo, Popka, letting this ball roll. Now he picks it up and gets the clock started. He goes across half court, cuts off a screen to the left side, drives, gets fouled in the process. That's going to be Kenyon Brown with the foul, number 32 on Midwest City.
Yeah, they're going right at him. They know that he's the biggest post presence on that Bomber team. Other than him, not a lot of size.
Team foul number 1 this quarter for Midwest City. Zuo Popka is going to take the free throw, knock it down. 8-point difference. Can he make it 7? Got some quick substitutions. McKenzie's coming in for Brown for Midwest City. Under 7 minutes left in the game. Popka dribbling. Puts it up, knocks it down.
Big time free throws right there by John Marshall.
7-point difference.
And they're going to be playing full court defense, trying to get another turnover.
Here they go. Almost stolen by Derek Shaw. It is stolen by Chafin. Now he tried to find Robinson, who saves it. Popka for three. No good. Offensive rebound, John Marshall. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Jones. DeMario Jones, the senior guard for Midwest City, reached in and get called a foul.
Yep, John Marshall is just dominating on the offensive glass. They've had tons of chances. Second opportunity, time and time again.
Bolding's coming in. Dion Robinson's coming out for John Marshall.
You got Ryan Holloway and Jarvis Nash coming in the game for Midwest City.
Popka inbounds it to 20. 20 on the left side. Finds Bolding. Bolding made the extra pass to Chafin off the hand of a Midwest City Bomber, but came up with it. Chafin, three-point shot, no good. Popka with the offensive board, and the putback is good.
My goodness.
It's a 5-point difference. We told you John Marshall's not going away.
At all.
Anthony Dixon to Denson on Midwest City on the right side. Now they're going to back it up and restart their half-court offense. Hands off to McKenzie. McKenzie fakes left, goes right. Finds Denson in the corner. He drives baseline, tries to put up the shot. It's blocked. Recovered by John Marshall. Chafin throws cross court to 20. 20 fakes the shot. Hands off to Bolding, back to 20. 20, baseline jumper, no good. Derek Shaw with a rebound, what I think is a rebound. There's going to be a jump ball call.
It's a timeout by Coach Cujo.
Smart call by Coach Cujo. He's
been
doing that a long, long time. He knows when to utilize those crucial timeouts towards the end of the game.
It's clear that John Marshall wants it. They're crashing the boards on offense and just playing great full-court defense, getting the turnovers, and it's only a 5-point game with
Midwest
5:40
City
left.
Was at the most was up 11 points in the second half. Now it's a 5-point ball game.
Who wants it more, and who's going to play mistake-free basketball going down the stretch? All the little things count.
SSM Health Hospitals are proud sponsors of Oklahoma City Public School broadcast. They are one of our title sponsors. Call them for appointment today at 405-218-2530 for the SSM Health Bone and Joint Hospital. Help people get moving again. They do a great job. Here's Chafin off the block, and
offensive foul.
Going to get called for the offensive foul. And
yep, put his shoulder right into the defender's chest and knocked him down. Good call by the ref.
So that was a solid defensive move by Anthony Dixon. They'll inbound to Holloway. Have to fight through it. Stolen by Bolding. They get it to Chafin on the block. He goes up for the shot, gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for two to cut it down even more.
Yeah, I mean, they are killing them with this full court press defense. It's just been real tough for the Bombers in this fourth quarter to get anything going offensively.
Coach Noel talking to his team, saying, hey, be patient. Let's be precise. Can't make the free throw. He'll have a second one. Had a shot. If he'd have made both of them, it would have been a one-possession game. Knocks down the second one. That's 4-point difference right now. Midwest City with the basketball and the 4-point lead.
See if they can beat the press this time.
John Marshall is fighting like hell.
They are.
And they almost trapped him. Get it to McKenzie, throws it down court. He's gonna, what a block, but gets the putback, no good. Rebounded John Marshall. Missed opportunities by Jarvis Nash. Here comes Popka. He's gonna dribble all the way and gets the runner. No basketball. The shot is no good.
Yep, and the crowd is getting fired up for the home team right now. You can just feel the energy building in this place. 4-point game, 5 minutes left.
Foul was on the floor before he took the shot, so John Marshall will inbound it from the baseline. Again, down 4, but they'll have an opportunity. They've been getting stops. They just need to continue to capitalize on them. Derek Shaw to Popka. Moves off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Rebound at Midwest City. Now reaching foul on John Marshall.
Yep.
Got to be careful because you're right there at the bonus.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Midwest City inbounds. And
Trap. They got him.
And did he call a timeout or what happened?
Nope, out of bounds on John Marshall. Looks like Chafin knocks it out. So Bombers get another chance right here. They are struggling to get the ball up the court.
They've got a 4-point lead, though, under 5 minutes to play. A lot of time left. Dennison to McKenzie. McKenzie almost got it stolen. They're going to call a foul on the floor.
Yep, reaching foul by Derek Shaw. He knows it. He runs over to the bench.
So is that going to end up in free throws? I think that's the case. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, one more. One more to give. That was their last foul to give.
Still a 4-point game, 4:50 left to go. We're going to find out who wants it more. Who wants this W going into Christmas break?
Jensen inbounds it, gets the ball back. He's guarded by Bolding, who's all over him. And they lose it, but somehow still come up with it. Denson gets it. McKenzie at the high post, turnaround, fakes the shot, dishes to Dixon. Dixon back to McKenzie. McKenzie drives, jump stops, puts up the shot, no good, rebounded Chafin. John Marshall gets it to Popka on a transition, gets the bucket to miss. And stolen. Putback is good, and this gym's on fire.
Yeah,
it's a 2-point
they
difference.
are feeling it for their Bears right now. Every possession, these guys are leaving it all out there.
John Marshall has a ton of momentum. And an and-one shot, but they're going to say
they call the travel. Oh, my gosh. It's getting wild up here. 2-point game. The Bears are getting so many turnovers. I think it's been a long while since the Bombers have scored a point at all.
John Marshall was down 11 points and have crawled and scratched and fought their way back into this game. And they'll have an opportunity to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Here's 20. Corner 3, Chafin, no good. Offensive rebound, putback is no good. Rebound at Midwest City. Now it's a 3-on-1. Bombers have it. They dish it to Brown, puts up the shot, no good. Blocked. Rebounded by John Marshall, gets it to Popka. Finds Chafin, nope.
Blocked by Nash.
Popka gets the bucket and the foul, and he's going to the free throw line. And they'll have a chance to tie this game. The tide has turned.
Real quick.
Here tonight at Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse on the campus of John Marshall.
Just seems like the Bears want it more. They're hustling. Goodness gracious, the effort is unreal by John Marshall right now, and the Bombers just can't get anything to fall in.
And they've got to take advantage of the free throws. They've missed several tonight. If they had made those earlier, they would already have the lead right now.
Oh, you're definitely right about that.
Now, this is a crucial situation. You can tie the ball game, but you got to make both of them. And there's only 3:35 left in the game. And by the way, John Marshall is in the bonus. So every foul that John Marshall commits from here on out will result in Midwest City taking free throws. So these are crucial shots here. And misses the first one.
Yeah,
Popka's frustrated.
He's
you can
mad
tell
at
he's
himself more
disappointed.
than anything. He's like, I got to get these. That's on me. That's what he's saying right now.
Knock down this second one and get within 1.
But, golly, he's played a great game tonight. Him and Chafin both.
Be closer to the bucket here. Let's see if he can knock down this one. No, he cannot. Oh, the putback ties the game by 20.
I don't know if John Marshall or Midwest City tipped that in. 2 players went up for it. Just like everything is going their way.
In off the glass, so it's tied ball game. Midwest City with the basketball. Brown gets it in the corner. Looking for some help. Finds Dixon. Kicks it to McKenzie for 3.
Wow, big time answer by Mason McKenzie from the wing. One of those veteran seniors for Midwest City stepping up at the most important time.
Wow, Mason McKenzie said, give me that three and let me take that momentum back.
Yeah, the moment is not too big for that guy.
Our producer Langston is even impressed on that one. It takes a lot to impress Langston.
It sure does. He's a hard one to sell.
Yeah.
Man, what a fun atmosphere here on this Friday at John Marshall.
What a great way to end the high school basketball 2024 section of the season.
Yeah, we have covered a lot of fun games in our 4 seasons covering ball together, football and basketball.
Well, this one's a pretty good one. We'll see how it turns out. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left.
Both fan sections are letting the others hear every single bucket their team scores. It's electric in here tonight.
It's been back and forth all night long. All right. We'll see how John Marshall handles this possession. Down 3. They fought their way back, tied it up, and then McKenzie of Midwest City knocks down the 3 to take the lead back. John Marshall the basketball, number 20 on the left side. Gets a screen, goes right, attacks, loses control, still keeps it, has to throw it to
That's Bolding with it.
Now corner to 20, pulls up for the long 2, gets it to fall.
Wow.
Ties it up, 56-56.
Back and forth we go.
2:40 left in the game. Midwest City makes a bad pass, stolen by John Marshall.
Yeah, not a high IQ pass right there.
20 cuts off a screen from Derek Shaw. He kicks it in the corner to Popka. Popka pulls up for 3, gets it to fall. John Marshall is taking the lead.
Wow.
Midwest City loses it, but regains it. Nash off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, Dixon goes out of bounds.
Man, I think that's off the knee of Dixon. Fumbled it off of his knee.
Midwest City just getting too much in a hurry.
They're rattled.
Like they're rushing.
Yeah, they look rattled right now. They're not settling down and taking their time.
John Marshall was down 11 in the second half. Now they've got a 2-point lead with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. Here's Popka on the right side. Cuts off a screen to the right side, dribbles, high post. They're going to call a foul somewhere on somebody. Let's work our way through this.
It's going to be
on Jarvis Nash.
And John Marshall's going to the stripe once again.
They can increase their lead right now. Popka knocked him down. Remember, he missed both. And they had that rebound and putback to tie it up, but now he made the first one. Sometimes that's all you need. You just need to make the first one, and you'll know how to shoot the second one. And he does.
2-possession game now.
By
that
John
was a
Marshall.
Big-time bucket. We'll see if the Bombers could answer.
Minute
they don't
50.
got much time.
Denson off a screen from Brown. Right there at midcourt and the mid-low will go. Attacks and gives it right back to McKenzie. Now on the wing to Denson. Denson goes right, jump steps, kicks it to McKenzie. Takes a 3-point shot, in and out. Rebounded John Marshall. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Brown.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Kenyon Brown. He's been frustrated this whole second half.
And is that going to result in free throws?
It sure is. They're in the bonus. So,
well, they haven't
Popka
updated the scoreboard in quite some time regarding the team fouls for. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, they have. I was looking on the wrong side. My apologies.
Big free throws for John Marshall.
Gets the shooter's roll. It's good. 61-56. John Marshall up 5. Do I see a 6-point lead in John Marshall's future? No, I do not. It's still a 5-point lead. He misses the free throw. Rebounded Midwest City. Now they move on the right side. Nash hands off to his teammate. They're going to call a foul on Popka on a reach-in, or a bump.
Yeah, it was a very physical bump to the shoulder.
A little bit of a collision there.
Of Ryan Holloway. So not in the bonus quite yet.
This is
that
a
puts
big
him
possession
at 4.
for Midwest City if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, they got to get something to fall in the bucket.
Inbounds it to Ryan Holloway. Holloway to McKenzie. McKenzie trying to fight through Derek Shaw. Gives it to Denson for 3. No good. Ball goes out of bounds.
It's out of bounds on Kenyon Brown. So missed
Marshall.
opportunity. Denson had a good look. Wow.
So resilient tonight.
Resilient is definitely the word for them.
Here's Chafin's going to inbound the pass. Or the basketball. We've got some substitutions here. Brown's going to come out of the game. And I think Caleb Stevens is coming back in the game from Midwest City. All right, we've got something on the court here. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, all right, we're straight now. Inbounds it to Popka. Brings it up court, gets across half court. He's going to attack. He's going to take it all the way. Can't get it to go.
But,
fighting for the
jump ball. And it's going to stay with John Marshall. That was number 20 getting in there and fighting for the basketball. Gives his team another possession.
Under a minute left with a 5-point lead. Do you stall if you're John Marshall?
I mean, you can. There's no shot clock.
There is a little bit of a collision between McKenzie and number 20.
It's going to be on McKenzie, so guess what? John Marshall is going right back to the free throw line. The fouls have really kind of killed the Bombers tonight.
All right, these are big. This is going to make it that much tougher for Midwest City to come back if John Marshall can knock down these free throws here. Puts it up, knocks it down. Like he's done it a million times.
Yeah, for sure. Got to apologize to this young man for not having his name on our roster.
Missed it.
Heck of a ball
Here's
game.
Midwest City, far left side. 49 seconds left. Denson attacks the rim. No good. Rebounded John Marshall. Midwest City has just gone cold offensively.
Yep, ice cold.
And it's allowed John Marshall to take advantage of the opportunities to get back out onto the floor. And the John Marshall Bears have a 62-56 lead.
They can
Midwest
smell
City
the victory.
Basically led this whole game up until towards the end of the third quarter.
Yep.
And I think, John Marshall didn't take the lead until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, about 5-6 minutes left. It all started with that full court defense that kept leading to steals and points, and then Midwest City's fouling them and putting them at the free throw line, and here we are with the score of 62-56. John Marshall on top.
I know it's a cliche, but it just stands true, especially pertaining to this game. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, they just are
And
digging
I'm
deep.
full of all kinds of wisdom, Dylan. So if you ever need advice on anything, you come to me. I've always looked at you as like a son to me.
Oh, no, definitely not. You're just like a brother.
You can call me Dad if you prefer.
Definitely will never do that.
All right, so John Marshall's going to inbound the basketball here. Throws it to 20. 20 brings it up the floor. Gets double team trapped. They call a foul on Midwest City.
Yeah, I thought that was a jump ball. Oh, my. I don't know about that call.
Yeah, that was really, really close. I think they're going to call a foul. Is that on Caleb Stevens? Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Noel wants an explanation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with him on that.
He didn't like that.
Not a great call.
And we got a little bit of some trash talking here.
Man, you got to be better than that.
Yeah. Got to be separated. Gotta be separated. We got a game to finish.
32 seconds left in the game. Come on, guys.
They're going to take Boulding out of the game here. And I think they're going to get this situated. Hopefully we can finish this game out the right way with some sportsmanship. I know, hey, you know, emotions run high in games like this.
Yep, they really and truly do.
5A basketball is ultra competitive, especially here in the Oklahoma City metro area. Bragging rights are up for grabs.
Yep.
And it is frustrating when you've led for 3 quarters and then finally that, you know, the fourth quarter doesn't turn out your way, and that opponent that's been down, you know, comes back and takes the lead. These are young people with emotions, with fuses in different situations. That's not an excuse. Everyone's got to be better, but I understand the situation.
Unfortunate event right there. Got to get this situated and try to finish this basketball game with only 32 seconds left.
Right.
Hate to see that.
John Marshall's got the lead right now, 62-56, and the referees are going to get with the scores table and decide how to handle this.
Yep, who's getting technical fouls, who's getting kicked out possibly. A lot of talking going on, which is understandable. Double technical.
The technical foul on Midwest City, the bench.
Okay, I think the bench got called for a technical foul.
Oh, wow. So they get 2 technical free throws, 2 free throws for the foul before the tech and the ball. This might just seal the basketball game for the Bears.
Well, was Midwest City taking 2 free throws as well?
I don't think so. Remember, because the original call, you thought it was a jump ball.
Okay, gotcha.
They called the foul, and then after that, it got a little chippy, technical foul.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, wild chain of events right there that we just witnessed.
We'll get this game finished the right way. Twenty's going to shoot the free throws. Get it to 7 if he knocks it down, and he can. Increase it to 8. Misses it. Here's Popka. Zuo misses the free throw. You know, he's got such a tremendous talent. He's a really good basketball player.
Yeah, he had a great game tonight.
The weakness in his game is free throws. He's got to be more diligent at the free throw line. If he can improve that, you know, he's got some skill to play at the next level somewhere. Well, that was ugly, but it went in, and we'll accept it.
Couple bounces, still gets it to go, and now I would imagine that they just stall because there's no reason to even take a attempt unless you're wide open.
You got an 8-point lead here, but chances are you're not going to be wide open. John Marshall had to take a timeout here. 32 seconds left. Appreciate you tuning in to this Friday night high school basketball broadcast. What a game it's been here at Clyde Ellis Fieldhouse on the Charles Davis Memorial Court. We want to thank all our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First for being our title sponsors for this broadcast, and thank you guys for supporting athletics here in the Oklahoma City public school area. Also sponsoring our broadcast, Super Prep. Make sure you follow them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Love's Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, GQ Fashions, Fine Menswear, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. All right, so John Marshall with an 8-point lead. They'll inbound the basketball. Misses, but somehow comes up with it, and there's another whistle.
Yeah, they are calling very quick fouls, trying to control the end of this game.
This is the longest
oh, man, it's
30 seconds I think I've ever experienced.
Yeah,
so.
Very long fourth quarter of basketball.
Dion Robinson is at the free throw line for John Marshall. He'll try to do his due diligence. Misses the first one. Robinson will have a second free throw here momentarily. Puts it up, gets it to fall. 9-point lead.
Is that going to be a timeout?
I'm not sure what the stoppage is here momentarily. I know the scorer keeper is.
I think Coach Torrey Noel called a timeout to advance the basketball. That's my one guess. Could be wrong, could be right. 31 seconds left to go. 9-point game. John Marshall's on top. 3-possession game.
Stevens going to inbound it to Jones.
Going to need 3 quick threes to tie this up.
Stevens with a deep three. Knocked
and there's
it down.
one. Just like that. 6-point game. Now a 2-possession game.
Got to get two. You got to get. If you're Midwest City, you got to
get a steal.
Get a
Can't
stop
foul.
as quickly as possible and try to get a 3-point shot.
Yep.
How many timeouts are we dealing with here?
Oh, man, I'm not sure. That's a great question, but
I could feel the crowd getting restless because there's so much stoppage here.
Yeah, it's been a long one for sure. 6-point game, so if the Bombers want to try to come back in any way, they got to get a steal without fouling, which is difficult, especially with the way these referees are calling the game. And then you got to hit a 3, get another steal, hit another 3, with only 22 seconds left.
Coach Patrick Cudjoe is drawing up something on the chalkboard or the dry erase board.
Yeah.
Nobody uses chalk anymore, I guess.
Back in your day, huh?
All right. Well, let's get this game underway. All right. Fires it to number 20. He's going to try and stall. He's not looking to score. He's trying to slow it down. Now he needs help. And there is a timeout called by Coach Cudjoe.
Can't believe he has another timeout left.
I can't.
How many they give him? 5? Jeez,
I think you start out with 5. I don't think those were quite kept up with on the score board. But 11 seconds left, 6-point difference. John Marshall's just trying to dribble out this game and milk the clock and go home with a victory. They were down at 11 at one point in the second half, and momentum shifted.
Yeah, it shifted starting that fourth quarter. They locked down on defense and just started knocking shots down behind the three-point line. Midwest City couldn't find the bucket for quite a while. And then it just –
well, they got in too much of a hurry and made some mistakes, and it just was kind of a perfect storm. Sometimes when the momentum takes over, you've got to fight through it.
Yep.
And they just weren't able to do that late in the fourth quarter. They're going to inbound it to Apopka. He's going to continue and dribble this thing out.
Looks like John Marshall's going to win this game.
And we thank you for tuning in to Friday Night High School Basketball.
I don't even think they're going to let these teams shake hands with what just happened.
John Marshall has won the game 65-59. And they get win number 4 on the season.
That was a big-time win for John Marshall.
Huge win.
Took down the defending state champs of Class 5A.
Again, thank you for tuning in to Friday Night High School Basketball, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Oklahoma City Community College, Peace of Mind Pediatrics, and Bank First. Also sponsoring at Super Prep, GQ Fashions, Fine Menswear, Love Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Have a great rest of your 2024 year. Happy holidays to you and your family. The next time you see us live on PPBC TV, it will be 2025. Have a great night and a great holiday season. Thanks for tuning in to PPBC TV.